Yo, what's going on, kind of funny best friends? Welcome back to another kind of funny games afternoon stream. It's Wednesday, and that means Greg Miller's in the house, but we got a special one because Barrett Courtney's taking over the stream to kick it off with some fun gameplay. Now, Barrett and Greg, we have a lot going on today. We're jumping games, we're having some fun. Most importantly, we're going to save Coco, but Barrett, you had a great opportunity to show off a cool game. So I'm going to kick it to you because you're in charge of this first couple of minutes. So tell us, what the heck are we doing?
It's Wednesday, my dudes, July 14th, the embargo day for The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, which comes out this Friday. I got a code for it, I want to say last Friday, so I've been able to jump into it, play like the first 7 hours so far. And yeah, the embargo's up today, so I thought it'd be fun to show off 40 minutes of gameplay. We're going to play through the very first temple in Skyward Sword and kind of show off the improvements that the HD remaster does, and talk about some of my more in-depth thoughts about what the remaster does and if this improves Skyward Sword. Maybe we can talk about does this jump up in my Zelda in review list. If you want to, if you don't know that, you can go over to youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, look up Zelda in review, where I reviewed and ranked the 11 major Legend of Zelda games. And yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do a more in-depth conversation about all this while playing Skyward Sword.
Now, Michael, what was your experience with Skyward Sword?
Greg Miller, I don't even know what the heck Skyward Sword is because I have never played any Legends of Zelda games. Everybody knows when I play Nintendo, I'm playing third-party titles, baby.
Don't you play Mario now?
That's where the definitive Doom experience is, Nintendo Switch. Barrett, so I obviously want people to go watch your amazing Legend of Zelda in review over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. But where did you rank in the rankings, Skyward Sword, from, of course, the Wii days?
Ooh, that is a good question. Let me pull up, Greg Miller, one GG app where you can actually go quickly access my ranking for Zelda in review, because I figured it's been long enough. I can just start sharing that.
Thor in the chat puts it best. Mike, I love you, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. So out of the 11 games that I played, the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword ended up at rank number 9. It was the lowest of the 3D Zelda games. And it kind of started off, before we get into gameplay, just to give my kind of short kind of overall thoughts 7 hours into the game so far. I would still probably rank it there. I think it still is the weakest 3D Zelda game. But even the weakest 3D Zelda game is still it's good. It's good, not great, as Fran Mirabella III says, right? As a remaster, an HD remaster, just looking at what the remaster does for Skyward Sword, if I was doing the IGN scale, I'd give it an 8. I think what the remaster does for this game, I think there's a lot of good stuff here. For newcomers, for people who want to re-experience it. I think there's a lot going on here that I think people will overall enjoy. Maybe not love, but they'll enjoy it. They'll get something out of it.
Y'all remember when Rich George at IGN.com gave this motherfucker a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, I remember when Skyward Sword was getting a few 10 out of 10s. And I remember playing it for the first time, and back when it was on the Wii, and I played it for 5 hours, and I was like, this game's not great, right? And then I looked up the reviews, and I was like, am I the crazy one?
Am I the baddie?
Am I the dumbass here? What is happening?
I love Zelda, right? But I love Zelda starting with Ocarina of Time. I was an N64 guy. That's when I got it. That's when I transitioned over from being a Sega kid to being a Nintendo kid, and that was my first Zelda. So going forward, you had Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, which I enjoyed, right? And then it was all right, cool. New one coming out to Wii. It's gonna be Skyward Sword, and I remember getting into this and playing. I forget how many hours, and being like, I don't like this, and that sucks.
Yep. And so Kevin, I think we can start showing gameplay. So I'm going to do a countdown.
40 minutes. Mike,
I'm going to do a countdown, all right, Kevin?
40 minutes on the clock.
I'm going to do a countdown on go. It's just going to be a simple 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to count down now. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, I've got the 40-minute timer.
40 minutes.
Here we go. And so yeah, I figured the first thing I would want to show off and kind of talk about is just the moment-to-moment gameplay, because I think that's the biggest kind of update that this remaster gets, is the moment-to-moment things. Like I went to Twitter and I told people on Twitter like, hey, send me questions for me to ask. And a lot of the questions I saw were like kind of like overall like level design stuff, if any of that stuff is improved. This, for the most part, is the same game.
Sure.
I just think the remaster does a lot.
Do you guys want to see this
improve.
prettier? I can.
Yeah, I love
Alright,
seeing
give
things
me-
prettier.
Give me 1
Give
second.
me that pretty. Rich,
We're watching,
1430. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you,
the
Rich.
Screens, the
Yeah.
screen. There you go. Everyone down. Everything's fine.
Kevin, cut out for me.
No
I'm
panic.
scared.
Cut out for me too, and I just
I just hear panic.
it's like
Yeah,
everything's
all right.
fine.
I don't know
Like,
if it is.
Is it
And so anyway, like oh no, chat's freaking out.
Thanks, Foxy
Everyone
Steve,
can.
for the Prime Game.
We
Thank
made
you.
it through.
That
We
might
made it
as well.
through, guys. We made it through.
Okay, we made it through.
All right.
So yeah,
Did we?
I think with the point of this remaster is to just make the moment-to-moment gameplay a little more accessible, a little more less lenient or less needed with the motion controls and stuff, because I think there is like a barrier to like how many people will actually stand the motion controls. I saw some takes in the chat earlier during Games Daily of like, oh, I love the motion controls, like they're fucking great. Let me tell you, playing it on the Wii U with like the Wii Pro with the nunchuck and stuff years later, the motion controls did not hold up whatsoever. So yeah, I'm going like all just controller on this playthrough. I'm not doing
Sure.
any motion
Hell yeah.
controls, and like we can go
Like
into
an adult.
options. So like yeah, I don't have the special
Well, use an
amiibo.
amiibo.
Yeah, there's like I think it's a
Looks kinda
Loftwing
groovy.
amiibo that lets you travel between the sky and the lands, like wherever you are. Which I know a lot of people complain about because it's like like an added thing that gives you like this kind of almost like a cheat code kind of situation.
Superpower kind of thing.
I haven't missed it, like not using that in this playthrough. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could have traveled at this specific point up into the sky. Like the save kind of areas over here, right? These little Loftwing statues, like they kind of come up at like pretty convenient times. So
Okay.
I'm not missing that. So I don't think that amiibo will be worth getting unless you really just like the amiibo and how it looks itself. If you like collecting
Sure.
amiibos,
that look
but yeah,
prettier?
there's even like, what's it?
Does that look prettier?
No, sorry.
Kevin, it looks the same to me. I
Looks
don't know.
exactly the same. Kev. Don't worry about it. Barry, keep going. You only got 40 minutes. Don't burn it.
And so yeah, you've got some motion controls for aiming. Use motion controls for the camera, which I have off. And then camera speed, I moved up to fast because yeah, controlling the camera on the right stick felt a little slow. And so I bumped that up. And then yeah, we've got like the invertical stuff. And then the one thing that I was thinking about earlier today that kind of bummed me out with control stuff which is invert for flying, swimming, and beetle. Beetle is, let's see, I don't think we have it just yet in this playthrough on this save, but essentially if you're flying on your Loftwing and stuff, like it makes sense for me to have it inverted because I'm like pulling my Loftwing up or pulling my Loftwing down, and then it like the Loftwing goes up and stuff.
Gotcha.
But for the beetle, when I'm like on the camera, and we'll see it later, and I'm controlling the beetle, I think of myself as the beetle, so I don't want the beetle inverted. So I wish there was like more specificity of like being able to like not do inverted for the beetle, but doing inverted for flying around.
Yeah,
in your
get into
Loftwing
the
and stuff
minutia,
like
right?
that.
Really build it out. But that would
Yeah,
not be a
and
Nintendo game.
Yeah, exactly.
Nintendo
So-
will give you broad strokes and nothing else.
Yeah, and so the fact that like they're all tied together is like the one kind of bummer I have so far with controls. But besides that, like Andy and Blessing were talking about it with camera control and stuff like that. From what I remember of the original version, there was no like super free camera control. It was all just kind of like auto lock stuff from like the older Legend of Zelda 3D games, which is still in this game and still in this version. But if you hold down, what is it? Just L. You can use the right stick instead of using it to control the sword to like actually free roam with the camera. With which how like older 3D, like traditional 3D Zelda games are designed, I haven't had a problem with, because usually like I'm using the camera, the free flow camera, to like explore and move around. But like when I'm fighting and stuff, those things don't really intersect in these 3D games. So I haven't found a problem with that. Yeah, and then the other thing I'll say is that someone shouted out, we also need to put up a poll if it's Fi or Fee, how we pronounce the woman who comes out of the Skyward Sword.
Fi.
We need to put a poll up.
No, we decided it was Fi.
How come?
He's
The
on it.
poll started. Fire fee. Vote now, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. How come I can hear my game twice?
You're probably hearing it through the Discord.
No, yeah, you're hearing me.
I'm not watching your stream though.
Mute me.
Oh, I'm just so I can't hear you at all anymore, Kevin. That makes me sad. Right,
Mute
cool.
Mute me.
And then the other thing is that like cutting down trees and stuff to get past them has been a little finicky, but besides that, not too bad, not too shabby. And then yeah, because like you can do like the more traditional auto lock stuff and like move around. It's been like not too bad to like fight bats and shit like that and like look up and down and stuff like that, which is like some of the problems that I had with the original version of this game, I would say.
Gotcha.
And then yeah, what I was saying is like the fidelity of this game I think is really pretty, and like the just like making it HD and stuff. I think a lot of the art style holds up. What was I gonna and then like also for Zelda games that are on the Switch and not including like the Switch Online, like the old school ones, like between Link's Awakening, Breath of the Wild, and Skyward Sword HD. I think Skyward Sword is the most stable game of running, because you know you get all those like dropped frames and stuff in Breath of the Wild and like some of those heavier moments. I'm getting all the
for someone, and I can't speak to, this is obviously looking here at 2021 glasses at an older game, obviously, but for me the art style is put off. Like it just doesn't seem, it doesn't feel to me when I look at Skyward Sword, and again I'm talking about this one right here, which is, you know, HD or whatever now, blah blah blah. It just doesn't seem like the world's mesh. Like Link seems like he's out of place when I look at it. Like when you were running around outside of the temple, like the way his character looks, the way his hat was looking, and the sword holding, I was like, this doesn't work. Right now, by the way, Fee is winning the vote. Fee is winning the vote.
Okay. And then Muffin Man, did Link's Awakening have stability issues? Oh yeah, that game was framey as all hell. At least when I played it. I don't know if they ever got like updates on it. And so yeah, like I kind of get that with like the art style. Yeah, it's not the most interesting art style. But
Did they change it?
as something as opposed to like Majora's Mask or even like Twilight Princess, it does feel like the most like almost like the most sterile of all the Legend of Zelda games when it comes to art style.
Agreed. Yeah, 100%. That's the
best word for it.
Where I feel like it's like if you asked somebody to, they played Ocarina of Time, and you're like, all right, now make me a Zelda. Like I feel like this is kind of how it would look.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, none of the like the major problems with this game that I have really are just like the dungeon designs, which are so focused around like the motion controls back on the Wii. So like none of that's really improved, and that's why I would say it still is the weakest 3D Zelda game.
Sure.
We'll fight this Bokoblin boy. And this was something I called out in Games Daily. Was like fighting Bokoblins and stuff. Shout out to the IGN reviewer who talked about like when you're in combat and like Bokoblins are blocking you and stuff, like it does feel a little counterintuitive where when like they're blocking on your right side, you want to swing, like you want to use your thumbstick to go left, but that makes the sword go from right to left, and so therefore they block it. So it feels like a little weird, and there's no way to like really invert that. So it's like little things that aren't like perfect, but I still think like overall it does a pretty good job at making it a little more bearable than the motion controls, I would say.
Motion controls. Are you going to see this all the way through, you think?
Yeah, and this is the thing where it's like, yeah, it's basic Zelda dungeon stuff, and it does take a little too long in between dungeons to get to the next dungeon and stuff like that. But I do really like the story, and that's something that like you know, we talked about my Zelda theory stuff, which has definitely changed since starting Skyward Sword HD, where even the beginning moments of Skyward Sword HD, I was like, oh no, this is what they're gonna do with Breath of the Wild 2 probably. Like I do think that there's a reason that they wanted to port this game to Switch, especially before Breath of the Wild 2. I think there will probably be some connections, and I think with what this game lacks in to me in design and stuff, I think it is one of the better games when it comes to Zelda lore, characters. Like this game does have one of my favorite characters, Groose, who probably has like one of the best character development in any Zelda game. I love my boy Groose. Groose is going to be loose this Friday. I'm very excited.
I can't wait for Goose to be loose this Friday in a Switch near you. I'm on IGN.com, where we are going to read from the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword review, originally published November 11th, 2011.
Wow.
Why this all stands out, of course, is that I had given Uncharted 3 a 10 at the same time, and it was the year of 10s or whatever. And I will let you know, say whatever you want. Say whatever you want about me saying Uncharted 3 was a 10, all right?
It was. I mean,
it
Greg.
wasn't as good as 2. Yada, yada,
No,
yada.
it was better than 2, some would say.
Thank you very much, Barrett. But I would definitely say, beyond a
Not a good
shadow of
score,
a doubt,
though, right?
what's a better 10, Uncharted 3 or The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword? The answer is easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's Uncharted 3. And here comes Richard George, who I will say, of course, if you don't know, is a friend of mine. Rich still talks. We still talk. We still, we don't hang out, obviously, because of COVID. He lives in a different city now. But he used to come to the Marvel movies with us all the time. Rich starts with this bullshit. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is the greatest Zelda game ever created, period.
Okay. All right.
That's how he opens this review.
It's ridiculous.
It's the best game for Wii and one of the finest video game accomplishments of the past 10 years. The game has once again raised the bar and forged new territory for an iconic and innovative franchise. It's not enough that it finally establishes a powerful, stirring origin story, or that it features a near perfect pacing. What puts Skyward Sword over the top is its layered, dense, absolutely perfect gameplay that manages to not only nail motion-controlled combat, but remarkably offers a stunning level of diversity. That's the opener. That's a great fucking lead. Don't get me wrong.
It's a great lead. It's none of
Full
it, like
fucking
almost
lies.
none of it is true. I would say one of the worst things about this game is the pacing. But I get it for the time. They were high on it.
I love Rich, and I love also, I remember what it was to be reviewing games on the Wii. He was out there. He's in the desert, just looking for water anywhere. You know what I mean? Here comes a game that's trying to do something. There you go.
Oh shit, he's still up. This boy's still up. There we go. There we go. All right. So then we gotta go over here.
Now, in the chat, Wasted Bamba says, Greg, at least you didn't call it the New Testament. Did I call Uncharted 3 the New Testament? Is that something I said about Uncharted 3 in my review?
Oh,
Did I go into fucking... I'm gonna... What do you even call it? Why am I blanking on this right now? God, Catholic school feeling me. Heresy? Right? No, but that's not a... Idol worship? Did I go into idol worship? No, okay, then Wasted Bando says, no, some Marvel game. Some Marvel game I reviewed? I called the New Testament.
Probably Marvel's
That doesn't
Avengers.
sound like I say a bunch of bullshit all the time, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. Now, Mike, here's what I want to know. Why have you never played a Zelda? I feel at this point you're just being a stick in the mud. You're going out of your way not to play Zeldas.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going out of my way to play, not play a Zelda now at this point. But when we grew up with our N64, we never played any of the Nintendo first-party games. I can list off 10 non-first-party games that we love to death, and so never checked it out, never tried.
Sure, but
it.
you're an adult now, and so we've all told you how great.
Yeah,
certain
but,
games
like,
are. Breath
I
of
like-
the fucking Wild. Just, I mean, what are you talking about?
I mean, shouldn't I just play Skyrim though?
What? No.
I mean, right? Like, isn't it the same thing, right? Just like
No,
play
I mean,
Skyrim
no.
instead.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think one of the major questions is like, is this worth picking up and stuff? And of course, like, I think this is $60, like most all Nintendo games usually are, right? And $60, I think is that worth is different for everybody. I would say like it's one of those interesting things where if you have like no other Nintendo console and you've been in the mood for a more traditional 3D Zelda game, like maybe this is something to check out. I do think it's like kind of worth going back and seeing just like the inspirations, a lot of the things that started here that would inspire Breath of the Wild, like we've got the stamina wheel, we've got breakable shields and stuff. There is some crafting when it comes to shields as well. There's a lot here that they, I think, learned from to be able to make Breath of the Wild. That I think is like worth kind of like checking out and stuff. Is it one of those things where maybe you might not be in the mood for this right now and like maybe wait for a sale? Like, yeah, absolutely.
Jesus, look at that thing. It's a
like, yeah,
spider.
if I hadn't gotten a review code, like would I have dropped $60 for this? I don't know if I would have.
Gotcha.
He would have.
But it has been like a fun time to just kind of go back. And of course, I'm a big Zelda lore nerd, so it's just like it's just fun to replay this and hopefully maybe get ready for Breath of the Wild 2 with if these games connect at all. But yeah, I remember seeing that as like one of the main questions of like, is this a must buy on Friday and stuff like that.
Does this jabroni ever talk? Like true question, like real question. This guy does he ever talk? Is there any voice lines in any of these games?
No. He's like the silent protagonist, Mikey. I mean, they'll show him kind of like mime talking or whatever to like other people, but you never. Zelda typically doesn't even have like voice acting. Mikey. Breath of the Wild was the first game to have voice acting.
Doesn't he try to bang a fish in the last one?
From the muted chat, Kevin says,
damn.
doesn't he try to bang a fish in the last one? And that'd be accurate, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Doesn't he try? There's a
That's
fish
your
that has like,
interpretation of it, I think. Two things to pull out of what's happening live over on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Thanks for hanging out with us. Number one, what's the better 10, Skyward Sword or Uncharted 3? 76% of you are on the right side of history and saying Uncharted 3. 24% of you need to fucking go to the doctor right now and find out what's wrong with your head. Because
a lot of people who love Skyward Sword. And
while you were
what?
sleeping,
Like,
a mule must have come into your room and kicked you square in the forehead because you weren't thinking
Jesus.
straight. All right, that's what's happening. And then Mecha Raiden in the chat says, "Greg, you called Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 the New Testament," which
Hey, Ultimate Alliance 2 was fucking rad, Greg.
which isn't completely wrong. Here we go. So Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 Xbox 360
It isn't
review. This is
completely
from
late on
September 15th, 2009. The lineage
mini
of
boss.
Marvel action RPG, and this is Greg Miller. The lineage of Marvel action RPG is beginning to look a little bit like the New Testament. X-Men Legends begat X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. X-Men Legends 2 begat Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and now Marvel Ultimate Alliance begets Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. So it is written, so it is done.
Did someone
All right.
read that?
We're
and be
being
like,
a
yeah,
bit
that's
we're
good.
being a bit liberal with being like Greg Miller called this game the New Testament. All right, I said looks like the New Testament. And I was just doing a really stupid intro that gives you nothing of value about the game. You imagine that. You're excited. It's September 2009. It's 10 a.m. This goes up right at the embargo. You come to check it out. Is this game good or not? Greg Miller wastes the first paragraph just telling you about
my
the order
time.
in which these games were released. Who the fuck cares, Greg? Did you enjoy the game?
All right, well, we just took down our first mini boss that had 2 swords, and it's definitely the first challenge of like being able to figure out the controls for the sword. We took him out like a motherfucker.
Lanky Dragoon in the chat says 90% of Ultimate Alliance 2 takes place in the same Washington, D.C. street. I do remember that.
Hey, but that's the level that introduces Deadpool, and you know what? It was a great level.
I gave Ultimate Alliance 2 a 7.7. How do you feel about that, Barrett?
I think that's fair. I think the last third of that game is when it really gets off the rails.
Yeah. Here's the verdict. There's no denying that leveling up Iron Man, unlocking Deadpool, and getting Spidey's alternate outfit is fun, but we've done that so many times before. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 adds infusion powers, characters, and a bunch of boosts, but in the end, it's not enough to keep this from feeling like extremely well-worn territory. I don't have the spark to see and do everything because I feel like I've seen and done everything before. The Stark Tower hub is nearly identical. The cutscenes don't look good. The audio logs defined aren't interesting, and the presentation of Civil War really doesn't do the emotional storyline justice. In the end, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is fun at times, but it's nothing impressive overall. It's a good verdict, Greg.
Can someone
You're a great
tell
writer, Greg.
Barrett,
Thank you very much, Blessing. I mean, that's this is one of the reviews that inspired you to come follow your dream. I'm sure you were 2 years old when this came out. But
No, it was probably your Last of Us review. Actually, no, you didn't review Last of Us. It was probably one of your other things.
Sure.
Your Last of Us spoiler cast.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
How you doing, Bless? What brings you to the table?
So when I do Games Daily, I have chat up in another window, and I'd finished Games Daily, did the post show, and was just doing shit on my computer while still watching chat, but not having the video pulled up. And chat was going crazy about what I couldn't tell exactly what was going on, but it seemed like you guys were having an Uncharted versus Zelda debate. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So what had happened is it's not as inflammatory as that. We were bringing up the fact that my not lifelong, but my entire career-long friend Rich George, former writer at IGN, then went to Nintendo for a while. Now he's at somewhere else. good friend, good person, had the stones and the idiocy to give this game a 10. And I said it came out, this review for a 10 posted right around like the week of, or within a week, right, of my Uncharted 3 10. And I said, no matter what you think about Uncharted 3 being a 10, we can all agree that Uncharted 3 is a better game than Skyward Sword. And the battle of the 10s, which is the better game, Uncharted 3, of course.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
not
you
gonna
have the
wait
full-
on this one.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was gonna come in and have like some shit to say, but no, man. I've never thought about Skyward Sword versus Uncharted 3.
Have you ever thought about Skyward Sword
guess
outside of when
Unchar-
you might have played it?
No, I guess I'm not.
you go.
I guess Uncharted 3 I would say is the better game. Yeah, I don't think either are 10 out of 10s. I think both of them are far from 10 out of 10s. But I think Uncharted 3 is the better game between that and Skyward Sword.
Now there is a poll going of what series is better, Uncharted or Zelda.
Oh,
And that's
well,
Zelda.
Yeah, that's Zelda. That's
Yeah,
I mean,
Zelda, no doubt.
I'm Greg Miller. I've, covered PlayStation for 14 and a half years now. I also voted Zelda. Like, sorry. I love Uncharted, but come on now. What are we fucking talking about?
Put up that poll.
Probably Nano.
Fucking Nano.
You like to stir the pot, man. You know what I mean?
I'm pulling this up from Twitter. TJ Draper at Drippy Drapes asked, would you recommend this game for people who've only played Breath of the Wild and no other Zelda games? Not as your first other Zelda game, for sure. Like, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, play Link to the Past. That's usually my go-to answer for people who've only played Breath of the Wild. Like, if you want some of the best, like, traditional Zelda stuff, like, play Link to the Past. So yeah.
What about for 3D Zelda?
What a game.
I mean, but that's the difficult question right now. Blessing is like most people like only have Switch. Not everybody has the kind of funny Wii U, Office Wii U. You know.
You can pick it up whenever you want. It's all yours.
No,
I've
I
not
want
used
you
it.
to play Wind Waker though.
I've not used it in a year. I do want to play Wind Waker, but they're gonna remaster it at some point for the Switch, right?
It's Nintendo, Blessing. There's no guarantee they will ever do anything.
That's fair.
Great point. That's a
That's
great
fair.
point.
Here's my suggestion: buy 3DS, play Ocarina of Time remake.
Yeah. 2DS XL, baby. They're great. I still have mine.
But by the way, Bear, what's your verdict on this? Is it good?
I would say like the overall design of like Skyward Sword as a game, it's still pretty much there. It's still the weakest 3D Zelda game. It's still 7.5, pretty much. Blessing as an HD remaster, like what it does as a remaster, I would give it like an 8. Like I think it does a lot of good to make the moment-to-moment gameplay much more bearable.
So you think it's a must-play? If you have a Switch and you haven't played Skyward Sword, is it a must-play? And if you're a Zelda fan, is it a must-play? You're gonna influence my buying decision because I'm not getting a code on this one, and so my $60 is in your hand right now.
Yeah, that's what like I was saying this earlier. It's like the worth of $60 is in the eyes of the holder, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a Switch, and first tackling the first one, if you just have a Switch, I don't know if this is a must-play day one.
Okay.
I would say like maybe wait for a sale if you know that like Zelda isn't like always your thing. You might have liked Breath of the Wild, but like maybe played some other 3D Zeldas and they're like you kind of liked them or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a must-play day one. If you're a Zelda fan, like I said in the in review, and of course you can go like check out the Zelda in review to get like more in-depth thoughts of like Skyward Sword as a whole. I think it's worth at least trying out at some point.
Okay.
Did you never play this one, Bless?
I played a bit of it and I just didn't like it, and so I bounced
that's
off of it after a few
that's
hours.
very
Yeah.
Blessed.
But I do want to play it again because it seems, I think all the fixes speak to me specifically because I did not like the motion controls and I didn't love how much the game interrupted you when you just wanted to do stuff, and that bounced me out pretty early.
Sure.
But I also don't know if this game overall, like this game is on the Blessing Summer Fun Games List 2021, you know. But I never said I would play all those games day and date.
I mean, the
Might
thing
wait
was
for a
like I was the same like you, where like I played this game when it originally came out for the first 5 hours and then I dipped. And I like even with Zelda in review when I was playing it with the motion controls like on Wii U and stuff, like it was still like like I thought it was fun to go back to and like kind of appreciate it more for what it is than rather like what I wanted it to be, you know.
Fair.
All right, this is all good insight. I might wait for a sale. You might have convinced me to wait for a sale.
All right, there you go.
It's a Nintendo game.
Fuck, you're right.
I guess Wario will have $5 off at some point.
See you
on
guys in
Target.
2023. When I finally play Mass Effect 2 as well.
All right, we're gonna play chicken with this boy.
Get him.
Come on, come here.
Blessy, can you believe that Snow White Mike hasn't played Breath of the Wild and refuses to play it?
Oh, why do you refuse to play it?
No!
Mike, that game will change your life. It's a really good game.
But
Is
then he
it as
responds with,
good
like,
as The
why not just
Witcher
play
3?
Skyrim?
Yeah, is it as good as Skyrim or The Witcher 3?
I would say it's better.
Way better.
It's literally my favorite game of all time.
Whoa. Okay, if it's truly better than those two, Bless, in your opinion, I would try it.
Yeah.
Stick 'em. Stick 'em.
There we go.
It's also, and you know, to manage your expectations too, it's what you look for in the game. The story doesn't touch those.
The friends
At
are
all.
what you make along the way.
Yeah.
But it is the gameplay and the exploration and the puzzles and the combat and like all the gameplay stuff that makes Breath of the Wild for me makes it the best game I've ever played.
I mean, Kevin does say I can make out with a fish in that game, so I guess maybe we could give it
Not
a try.
true. It's not that Link wants to be with the fish. The fish has a crush on Link.
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't though?
Yeah, we're at the end of the game. A lot of characters have a crush on Link,
Oh,
Short of it.
and I don't know if I see it. Like he's a short king, for sure. But also like he doesn't speak.
Yeah.
What is the what is Link's game here?
Is it cute?
Yeah.
What is his pickup line? What is his approach?
Doesn't need it, man. He comes in with
He's
these
the
saggy ass brown
yeah.
pants, and everybody's like, "This is it. This is the guy." He's got a blue tunic too. That's what I want.
Yeah, I don't love his saggy brown pants in this game, specifically. They're just
I'm
like a
talking
little
about, like,
too.
the whole art
They're a
style
little
of
too
this game.
baggy, man. I don't like it.
Everybody in chat saying he's a good listener. Somebody in chat said Chris Jericho makes all the same sound effects. I recently saw the clip of Chris Jericho initiating the "You Suck" chant for Kurt Angle, and I didn't know that was the origin. I was blown away that that came from Chris Jericho. Oh no, that wasn't Chris Jericho. Fuck, that was Edge. It was Edge that did that. I always get them mixed up. Who? Either way,
Here we go. Bosky.
Wait, fun clip.
It's the fact that when Chris Jericho came back into the WWE, he had the haircut that like I guess that shouldn't have tripped me up because Edge does have long hair, or he did have long hair at the time.
Sure.
For some reason, I got them mixed up.
You think you know me?
Wait, what?
You think you know me?
That fucker came back?
Chris Jericho. This is like in 2000.
No, this Bokoblin right here.
Oh.
he did come back. Though.
On my last play, on my main save where I'm like two dungeons in, when I first got to here, like once he fell, he stayed dead. Yeah, that was weird. Someone says do a Witcher 3 versus Breath of the Wild poll. Ugh. And so this is one of the nice things of like turning off motion controls completely, is that like these little like boss key kind of matchy puzzles were the fucking worst.
Ooh. Which reminds me of Andy playing Resident Evil 8 Village
Yeah.
right now and trying to
I was
shove
gonna
those
say the
things
same
up.
thing.
There it is. Oh yeah. There we
Um,
go.
There's the
There you
H.
See, when we first started watching this, Barrett, you know what I said to myself? I was like, man, I kind of like the look of this. I'd love to see them do like a Disney's Hercules in this kind of stuff. And that's what I was like, I'd like that. I'd play that.
I'd play a Disney's Hercules game.
Yeah, I'd play that.
John Drake, make it happen.
Is
All right, here we go.
He often is. No, look
First
at this
boss
guy.
fight.
Look at this guy,
Man.
Mike. You're telling me this guy
Look
ain't
at-
cool?
Oh my god, that sword.
Lord Girahim.
Lord game.
I've always wanted the story of Twilight Princess to be adapted into like an animated film.
Mm.
That story specifically, I really like the places it goes.
So yeah, Lord Girahim is also chasing after Zelda, who was swept away in a tornado when we were up in Skyloft.
Because I've heard it once, I've heard it twice.
Yep, yep. And so now she is on the surface, which was rumored up in Skyloft. There were rumors of a surface world that they didn't know of until we started this adventure. And so now we're trying to find her and help her out. Because Zelda is one of our best friends in this iteration of The Legend of Zelda. So this is another good thing, another fun thing. With Skyward Sword, the original version, I don't think you could like fast forward through text, and then here in this version, they have definitely streamlined that. There are some specific scenes that you can't like do B to like really, yeah, like that line I couldn't skip through, but you can at least hold down A to like make them talk faster. I want to get to one specific spot just because there's a shot in this cutscene that is really funny that I appreciate.
Man, he's mad, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mad.
He's
He just
pissed.
teleported out of there. He said, "See ya."
Here we go.
Oh, damn, bro.
Getting close and personal.
want to suck your blood.
Give him the OTP.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I might buy this game. It
So
might be
he's a
worth $60.
he's a snake man. He's a snake man.
Most men are.
Snake man. Dope. Oh. Take your clothes off. Let's do this thing. Oh, damn. He's about to touch you.
Don't let him touch you, Barrett. Don't let him touch you.
Got,
He's got his
got
finger
some
out
sort of
like that.
X-Men X-Men outfit. What's going on here?
Yeah, he does have an
Where's he
X-Men
gonna put
outfit.
that finger?
Is this jabroni supposed to be like menacing or something going on? What's going on here?
Not right now.
Okay, because he's just kind of give you like the telekinesis, like, yo, here's these two fingers, smell them, you know?
Yeah, he's just trying to take my sword.
Okay, okay. How tall you think this jabroni is? Is he coming in at like 6'4"? How tall is this guy, Link?
No, he's like 5'7".
Link like 5
Link is 3'12".
Oh, you think he's 3'8"? You think he's like...
Link is historically
I mean-
very short.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Also fun. He's usually left-handed, Mikey.
Oh,
But
I do.
because-
I am left-handed. I like that.
But in this game, he's right-handed, and that's because the motion controls for the original Wii game, they figured most people were going to be playing right-handed, so they didn't want to fuck most people up.
Yeah.
That's smart. Dang.
Dude, want to know a wild thing attached to that? Twilight Princess was a cross-gen game for both GameCube and the Wii. On the GameCube, he was left-handed. On the Wii, they flipped the entire game
Yep.
the other way around so that they could have the player play right-handed in motion control.
See, like, motion controls are what interests me. I would be down to play with motion controls. I
Yeah,
like that.
that was one thing I
love
meant
that
to
kind
do
of stuff.
before this stream was to at least check them out and see if like the Joy-Cons make it any better. Because yeah, so my experience with the playing on the Wii U like wasn't great. So that was one thing I meant to do and I failed to do, and I apologize, chat.
I let you down, Chad. I'm sorry.
So yeah, like with this like whole fight, like the fact that like I haven't been like doing the full like controlling the camera stuff like isn't like yeah, I can like take moments to like look around and stuff, but it's not like it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't get frustrating or anything.
I do like how this looks. And that's 60 FPS.
Oh,
Damn.
we go. Well, you put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy.
Nice line.
I love Link, the soft boy. There we go. That's the first temple in the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Oh!
We do have 4 minutes left, so I want to try to speed through this and just fly around on the loft wing just to show that off for a minute.
A question from the chat. Bronco wants to know: has anyone asked how this game feels in handheld mode, Barrett?
That's my most preferred way to play it. I love laying in bed and playing in handheld mode. Like with the pro controller, like playing on a screen is fine. But yeah, I really like the handheld mode for this.
Okay.
And then yeah, we can actually show this off. Yeah, we can skip cutscenes now. For I guess the speedrunning community, or if there's just like a cutscene or something that you've seen before, you're just like, oh my god, I don't care. You can quickly just go through that and just get to the gameplay.
Cut it.
Twitter tweeted out like an hour ago, "We're moving fleets on August 3rd, working on some new stuff. We're sorry, or you're welcome."
I loved that.
Thank
That
God.
closing was great.
That's really good. I'm glad they're removing it because I had never used it. And I don't know anybody that... Actually, no, I guess some people use
Yeah,
it.
you know tons of people. I see it all the time. Like, why? Like, why? I mean, whatever. Live your life. But interesting that you're all using this.
Yeah, whenever I see it, it's usually like the most fleets I'll see on my timeline are like 3. It's like 3 different accounts. It's like no one's like ever like using it like Instagram stories, right? Whereas I go to Instagram and there are so many fucking Instagram stories.
That's my thing, is my Instagram stories are definitely tailored to the people who I want to see the most. Or the people who I like closely follow or whatever. Whereas my fleets are very much like here's some people, I guess. Like, here's Devolver Digital's fleets. We know how much you like to watch theirs.
All right, don't talk shit about Devolver.
Right, so let's go to the...
I love Devolver Digital. I'm not out here watching
Throw it up my fleets right now. What do I see? I see Jackie Jing. I see that game that I'm excited for. Boss Logic, Janina, Fortnite. Devolver.
For me, it's usually like Danny Pena, once every 3 weeks, Cool Greg.
See, when I see Danny, or when I actually see, I see Danny, but what I really see usually is Paris using that, hey, come Twitter
he
chat
uses
or whatever.
the chats or whatever.
Faces. Yes.
So here's flying around the loft wing, which, like, again, with inverted controls,
yeah,
flying around the loft wing has never felt this good. It's been like flying around the loft wing with motion controls, like on the Wii U, like emulating the Wii stuff, like that was probably one of the most frustrating parts of the game for me. So like, yeah, the race that starts at like at the very beginning of the game where you fly against Groose and stuff like that, feels a little less frustrating and a little more palatable. And here's some other knights over here flying around with.
The Groose is loose this Friday, Blessing. Get ready. Groose is loose.
The Groose is loose?
That's what Bad said.
And that's what if you're into Zelda lore and like Zelda stories and stuff, like I do think this has like one of the better stories. Like for what it lacks in interesting gameplay design, I think it makes up for in fun story. I think the core cast of characters are probably the best in the series. Again, Groose I think is one of the best characters in any Legend of Zelda game. He's got some of the best character development. And so yeah, if you're interested, like maybe check it out.
No one's forcing you to do anything, but if you're interested, maybe check it out.
There you go. That is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD out this Friday. Kevin, cut the feed. Well, the gameplay
Cut the feed.
And
Great
click right
job.
over.
Hold up. Great job, Bears. I got to set up everything because now we got to move over to Greg and his gameplay. But first, Bear, thanks for coming by and showing us 40 minutes of that game. I know you love that series so much, and it was pretty cool to watch with you. So thanks for hanging out with us, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm very excited to play more of this game and get more thoughts about it. Again, I'm only 7 hours in. I'm 2 dungeons deep, so I've got like 5 dungeons left and a lot of stuff in between each of those dungeons to do. So maybe I'll give more updated thoughts later on once I get closer to the end of the game, but we'll see. Guys, thank you so much for having me again. I'm gonna jump out of here.
Oh,
Go have fun.
you don't want to save Coco?
No, saving Coco is Greg's job, and I don't
I
want to
thought
take
you'd
that
be
away
here
from
for that.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
no, 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 no.
gosh. Oh,
Barrett,
so-
say what you really feel. We don't fuck with Coco. All right.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing.
Oh no!
Like, I want to see Coco saved.
You're our best
Because here's a little
friend
fun
until
fact
we
about
don't
me.
care
That was
about you.
my nickname in high school was Coco.
Yours?
So like,
Why?
yeah, I would like to see Coco saved. So.
Don't
Wait,
say
your
something
nickname
you
in
know we're
high
gonna
school is
latch on to
Coco.
and call you Coco from here on out.
I mean, like, hey, I was fine with it in high school. I got a funny origin
were you
story.
Where did that
Coco?
come
Yeah, what's the origin story? He can't
It
hear
was from
me.
my
That's
drama
right.
club. I just started drama club in like sophomore year, and the rest of the drama club caught on to that I was skipping school a lot around that time. And like drama club, everybody
Oh,
has a
damn.
nickname, and they're still trying to come up with mine. And then they're like, we're gonna give Barrett like a stripper name for some reason. And they thought Coco was a good sounding stripper name, so that's the origin of my high school nickname. Coco.
I have put in the company Slack on general. Everyone, Barrett was called Coco in high school, so he's Coco now.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
go
we
save
just
Coco,
made-
y'all. I'll
we
see you
made
later.
that jump really quick. All right, you got it. So I have now updated our Twitch feed. Of course, Greg Miller is coming in to tell us all about Coco, save Coco in this fun sponsored stream. Of course, this is a cool Twitch bounty, and it worked hand in hand with all of us here at Kind of Funny Games, and goes well with what Greg Miller has created in his mind, which is Coco. So we took on this bounty. We're gonna have a
You
fun.
click the button. You
Twitch
click. I've never done a
sponsored
Twitch
stream.
bounty. You click the
I'm
button.
clicking the button in just a moment. We're gonna run a quick ad for everybody that's not subscribed. You will see some ads come your way. If you are subscribed, of course, thank you so much for supporting us here over at Kind of Funny. Thank you all so much for your support and love. Remember, we are being able to fill up that bar today. If we fill up that bar, me, Greg, and Kevin will jump into some Sea of Thieves or Grounded for our final hour of the stream. If we don't, we'll end it after this little sponsored segment of the stream. It's a fun Twitch bounty that we're able to pick up off the Twitch bounty board. An awesome opportunity for allow us to play some games and get paid at the same time. So Greg will show off Monster Hunter Stories 2. And Greg, as this ad runs and we prepare to hit the bounty is clicked on, or somebody clicked on it. Did you click on it?
I didn't click anything. Maybe Andy did.
Okay. So
Maybe everybody got sick of you not clicking it like you said you would. You know what I mean?
it's not time yet, Greg.
You've
It's
never
not
done a bounty
time yet.
before, in my knowledge. We wanted to do it this time. I still
Stop
see. For me, it still
fighting.
says start tracking bounty. It's still, you can still click the button on my side.
Click it for
I
me.
clicked it. Hold on. What are you doing? Start
Might be
tracking.
because
Twitch
I
will
have
do
an ad
this.
going on.
Sponsor Monster Hunter. Start.
We got
I
it.
still
Got
made
it.
It's going. All right,
Monster
cool.
Hunter Stories 2,
Wait.
Wings of Ruin.
So if you
All right.
don't know, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
there is a movement sweeping all of Kind of Funny called Help Me. Someone help Coco. Coco needs help. And the idea here is, of course, I am a storied voice actor in the video game industry, and I gave out some great lines on the Games Cast. Of course, we were talking about Monster Hunter. We were talking about Monsties, as we learned about at E3, and I named mine
Is he
Coco.
breaking up for me or just you?
Just you.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Just making sure, yeah. So
sound
so
great.
then now we're here. Now we're gonna play. Now we're gonna play some Monsties. We're gonna do this. Now we're getting
Save
into
Coco.
it now, because that was the thing, Mike. At E3, looking at this, it was the one that made me go, huh. You know, I've played the Monster Hunter world. I played the Monster Hunter PSP games.
Yeah.
I didn't play Monster Hunter Stories 1.
Mm.
So when
okay.
I saw the trailer for this, and I was like, oh, turn-based Monster Hunter, huh? Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. Why
Okay,
not?
okay.
What about it? You know, let's get in and let's see what's
What
up.
about it?
Obviously,
Let's
I've
check it
done
out.
a turn-based Monster twice.
That's interesting because when I saw this, I was like, "Oh no, I wanted more Monster Hunter World." So it'll
Well, I mean,
be
you already
interesting
have
to
that.
see
Did you
when
ever?
we
Did
jump
you
in.
play? Oh, you played Rise for a bit, right?
Yeah, we played Rise for a bit. We played a lot more World though back in the day. I was playing.
course.
No, I was putting in work on both systems in World, Greg, which was ridiculous. I mean, we're getting it on PlayStation and then
Wow.
going after it in Xbox. That
is
was a waste of time. Tell you what, that was a waste of time.
You're like, let me tell you right now, that I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that.
Grinding for the same armor set twice really sucked. I'll tell you what.
But is that because you had friends broken up and you just wanted to play with
Yeah.
everyone?
Sad boy Sean loves Monster Hunter on PlayStation. He was my guide in there. And then the gang just wanted to play it over on Xbox because we're always looking for something to squad up on.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what this is all about. Turn-based Monster Hunter Stories. Let's see if I'm into this. And let's just save Coco. That's what we're here for.
Where do you come down on turn-based stuff? Are you playing it usually?
No, very rarely. I think Yakuza Like a Dragon actually probably got me more excited into the turn-based stuff. A little Final Fantasy VII as well, that Final Fantasy VII remake. I kind of like it feels fast, but it's still turn-based and you're sitting there. But the old school stuff where like you literally just sit there and pick that was too boring to me. I needed some action.
Yeah, usually I'm not a huge fan. You know that it does, occasionally work for me when you're talking about something like Persona 4 that I'm going to get into.
Okay.
Or obviously, this is the key part. You're not with me on many character creators.
Oh, I know what you're doing. You're making
You know what I'm doing, but it always becomes that thing of, am I making Taylor Swift or am I making Kara? Am I making Supergirl or am I making Taylor Swift?
Oh, Kara.
I let the character speak to me as I go.
I like that. Let them speak to you. Interesting, Greg. Interesting.
Like you can't just jump in there and be like, I'm just gonna ignore everything and say that it's this character, right? Like you need to get in there. You need to feel it out.
It's funny you say that because sometimes I go with the nanobiologist and I just like to hit the random button until I just can't hit random no more, and then I just go for it because I know that 90% of my game that person's going to be covered up in armor anyways.
Sure.
I'm not going to see him. You know what I mean?
Feeling like I'm more in a Taylor vibe right now. I'm gonna go back to hair. I want to see some more hair now that I've got a face going.
But I will say, have you ever played Skyrim, Greg? Because in Skyrim, right, you could be the Khajiit and you could be the Lions, or you could switch over to be the Argonians.
Like, are you just like?
I mean, I'm just letting you know that you can play Skyrim right now on your fridge if you'd like, Greg. That's how great this game is.
But it's all.
You know what I mean?
I can put on. Because I got the. Oh. I don't like that my glasses match my hair. I wish I had free control over that.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Those are wild. That's a wild hairdo.
Yeah, not feeling that one.
JS Silver.
You say the word, Mike.
Yeah, tell me.
You say the word. You and me are jumping into Elder Scrolls Online, and we're playing Skyrim.
Get out of town, bro. Have you played that, Greg, at all? Have you played that?
I did it at launch on PC. I was so interested in it, and I've never come back to it. I do have it, obviously, on PlayStation on Game Pass now, so like PlayStation and Game Pass. Everybody calm down. Don't come after me. You know what I'm saying?
No, everybody get out of there.
Let's not make a federal case out of what I'm saying. You totally understand what I mean.
I will say, Greg, whenever we talk about it on the XCast, I always say that is the best MMO I've played on console today.
Oh, yeah?
You know
How much did you play? I didn't know you played any.
Oh, we played a lot of that at launch. Whole lot of that. We were grinding away. One of the coolest PvPs as well, Greg. Did you get to try that PvP?
No,
of,
I never got to PvP.
Big open world with the 3 factions fighting at the same time over areas. Really, really cool. Yeah, ESO is great, Greg. I'm a big fan of ESO. Big fan.
Since I can't go full Taylor, we're gonna name her Kara. You know what I mean? If I can't say all Taylor Swift, then you're just looking at Kara or Taylor the whole time. That doesn't tell you the story.
Switch it up on them.
Yeah.
Where are you? Somebody in the chat right there. I think it was JS Silver says, I just go with the generic character. JS Silver just cruising past all these character creators. Just hitting
I like the ownership of it. I like getting into it. You know what I mean? Especially when we're out here to save Coco. Help me. Someone help Coco. Coco needs help. Now, of course, you might say, Greg, these lines don't sound inspired. I gave you my performance on the Gamescast, not the Phil Spencer one, the one before it. Because remember, it went like this. Help me! Someone help Coco! Coco needs help! And it's the chibi version of Greg. Now, the first thing we need to do is get into this game, understand what's happening. But then, of course, Mike, find a Monstie that we befriend and name Coco. We've named Kara. I need to name Coco.
Coco. Okay.
There's got to be rules here.
Now, can you breed Monsties? Can we make the ultimate Monstie after we find X amount of Monsties?
I doubt it, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Kevin, I'm gonna need you to narrate this.
Stand so light across the sky.
Yes.
Send us from heaven.
Oh.
Or do you want me to? Because I mean, it's in English.
It's like the narration.
Do you want me to just describe what's going on? There's a woman singing with the shit in her hair.
All right, fine. If you just want to listen to the song,
she's got her hands out.
We're listening to the song, then, Kevin.
She's kind of genuflexing at a mountain.
Genuflexing.
There's two men wearing a drum, or wearing a mask, hitting drums. Some guys playing with fire sticks. Pretty dope. Seem to be somewhat muscular men.
Kevin, talk to me a little bit about this. You and me, of course, were the monster hunters for Monster Hunter World. We were out there. We were doing it. You came over. We had a sleepover. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I like the idea of Monster Hunter stories because I like getting an actual story behind the world. Does that make sense? Does that appeal to you at all?
No, not even a little. Okay. It's one of those. It's cool that your character's in there.
Yeah, right. I honestly think it looks gorgeous too.
Yeah, I like the look, but compared to the other, like the other game, I hate it. It's the worst.
Sure, yeah. You like that
Get your
realistic stuff.
cartoons out of here.
Sure, yeah, you hate cartoons.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't like cartoons.
Oh, now they got a lantern going. Does it do with the beard? Probably dresses up as Santa Claus during Christmas times. Yeah.
That's my character right there, Mike. That's
yeah,
Kara.
Kara. Now it's a lot of lanterns. Missed them like the other ones, but there were easily 5 or more. Someone running through the thing.
here we
Looks
go.
maybe like a Zelda. And he's got a. No, it looks like the girl, Zelda.
I mean, she's in a green tunic, so I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, I understand, but it's
I look over
clearly
here,
a
the chat's
woman.
massacring you. They're massacring you.
You know what I mean?
right
Like,
now
it's
to figure out
not-
the
it's not
difference between
Link.
Zelda
Yeah.
and Link.
Like,
See, Greg, I
it's
did a
a
good
woman.
job when
Link
we
is a
played Zelda.
man.
I stayed quiet because I knew if I said anything wrong regarding
you're
who
not
those two characters
listening.
were,
You're not
people would go
listening.
crazy. And so I did a good job, Chad.
You're
I'm
not
like,
listening.
don't say
That's
it,
a-
Mike,
that's
because you don't know
clearly a
anything about
woman.
this game.
Michael,
People will lose
Michael.
their minds.
Michael, that's a woman. And Zelda's a woman. Link is a man. Like, look, she's got little booty skirts. You can
But
only see
see-
her hoo-ha.
C-Do says, Kevin, Link is the green one, just so you know.
Exactly. There you go.
I
Thank you.
wasn't looking at their clothes. I was looking at the fact that it was
You're
clearly
just
a
looking
woman.
at their asses. Is what you're
Oh,
telling
a big
that's
old
right.
Rathalos?
That's
Okay.
right. I didn't see a pair of balls hanging down there. You know what I mean?
me. There, I didn't see balls either.
Now, Greg, with you playing all this Monster Hunter, have you gotten familiarized with all of the names of the different, giant monster
Oh, yeah,
creatures?
Miragante. Rathalos.
Okay,
Mike,
there you go,
remember,
yeah,
I
yeah.
reviewed Monster Hunter multiple
Well,
times on PSP.
I
Like,
know you
want
did.
it,
I'm
like,
just
you-
saying,
I
it's
understand
like,
you played it
do
on
you
2
still
systems.
have
You
that
think
on
you're the
deck?
fucking expert
Right?
now,
Do you
all right?
still have it on deck? Like, what is this thing?
He looks like a Rathalos, doesn't he? Does he
It
have
does.
wings?
It does.
Yeah,
it's
he's
weird that
Rathalos.
it's green, though. You know?
He's given
moss going on
the
him.
egg here to again,
Oh,
Kevin.
shit.
Giving the egg here to somebody who looks like Link.
Zelda.
And
Looks like Zelda.
she's gonna take it to me.
Maybe if Zelda was dressed like Link, I could see what you're talking about. Oh. Oh.
Oh, this is going to be your first Monstie.
This is gonna be my. I think you get one monster.
Oh, you
Yeah,
only
you-
get one.
I could be
You only
wrong.
get
That's
one.
what the trailer
okay,
at E3
okay,
right
okay.
made it seem like in the Capcom
Yeah.
presentation.
Yeah. You only get one.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
It's a monster. We hunt this.
Now there's like 4 people that are hunting. They look like they might be characters in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, these are definitely gonna be people that come up later in the story.
They got
Thank you, Jen.
armor suits.
I'm helping Coco. Help me. Help Coco. Coco needs help.
Very steampunky.
She hates me. Dad's down.
Yeah, Dad seemed like a prick. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like Dad's a bad person.
There's going to be a hard line in the sand now where, like, this kid's going to always remember that you were helping out that Monstie.
Like, here's the thing.
You think I'll never be forgiven?
Dad's been hunting down these animals for fun. Like,
Yeah.
they're almost endangered, and he's getting off on killing them and collecting their delicious meat.
Making armor out of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's what I do.
That little egg right there is gonna become Coco. Everybody get ready.
So we get a baby Rathalos. Okay, that's tough because I
That's
would have
what
gone with some different monsters. I would have chosen a different monster as my monster.
You don't know what monster the Ruffalo has been banging. You know?
Oh, you're saying we're going to get some sort of crossbreed.
What is this?
It's blood.
This is a
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're saying
Santa Claus.
understatement of the year, Santa. Again, though, I'll say the same thing I said while watching it at E3. This presentation looks great. I'm interested in the story. Kevin doesn't care about it, but
I mean, this is interesting.
He's been narrating the whole story. I thought he's been doing a great
shit,
job.
lots of dragons coming out with the Blood River over here.
What's happening?
I'm currently on the Monster Hunter Wikipedia going through all the different monsters. I'm trying to find my favorite monster out there. It's that crazy bird-looking thing that grabs a rock as a shield. I love that thing.
okay.
Or I also like the electric like mini squirrel. I think that.
Oh, I
thing
thought you were
was
gonna say
super
like
cool
the
as
there's
well.
like that electric unicorn looking one. Remember from World?
Mm,
You gotta go
yes.
look.
God, World was good. Remember
World was
when we
good.
got the gold cloaks that made it so they dropped everything and we were just
I'll never forget
rich?
that. Remember, it was Xavier Woods taught us that when he was playing with us.
I like the little snow.
The Toby,
moth
there
one.
it is. Yes. Endless Dark knows. Thank you, Endless Dark. You always get me.
The cool.
I was ready to start clicking through text. I thought we were gonna get.
Yeah, I like
I hated
like
that
this.
one. Toby Karachi is my favorite. This seems like they're giving like 100 more fucks than they did when they were doing World.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt right there.
Yep.
Snug Slacks in the chat says my favorite monster is Howie Mandel, and that's a reference about all of 4 people in this chat are gonna get. But I remember that movie with Fred Savage, sir. Great pull. Some call it the better Monsters Inc.
I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about.
Pretty cool. So you're seeing it again, right? Here's the line in the sand. There's a team that really likes the animals. There's a team that's like, yo, we got to hunt down these animals. Where are you going to fall?
There's
Where
a
you gonna
couple
fall?
kids wearing a bunch of animal skin, and there's guys wearing metal.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening.
So we invited. I'm a child.
Please calm yourselves.
Please calm yourself.
So we invited these hunters to the festival. All right, got it.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing
A lot of talking, you know what I mean? Let's go hunt some monsters.
It's a story, man.
The
You and your
wings of ruin?
stories.
This is going to be turn-based. How interesting. Still haven't wrapped my mind around that yet, so I'm interested to see that. I'm so used to trying to grab that giant two-handed stick, Greg, and plant it in the sand and then jump up 15 feet, fly over the monster, only be able to swing once and completely miss, fall down, do it again 100 times, and just
the
miss every
hell
time. It's my
what
favorite.
weapon did you have?
Oh, you didn't use the big stick? I always use the glaive.
didn't use
I think
the
it's the
big
glaive.
stick.
The insectaglaive, yeah.
Yeah.
Dual
My
blades,
favorite
buddy.
one.
Dual blades. Little knives.
Ah,
Get into
everybody
it,
uses
Heavy
that.
hitter, my
Be
guy.
unique.
Give me that
Be
fat
unique.
sword.
Be unique.
Did I have an axe?
Everybody uses that.
Great, what did I have?
To determine the cause of these.
Is that an axe, man?
I think you used axe, didn't you?
Yes,
I think I used the axe
Use-
and the big blade.
Why did
The big
they-
Use the
blade.
giant horn. Kevin, you should be the horn guy.
That's when you know the boat's coming in.
Organize an
Oh,
expedition
boat
to
is
the
in, you
survey
guys.
area.
You're in, bro.
Mike, how many hours of Rise did you play? Ballpark.
Rise, probably 7.
Oh wow, I thought you did more than that.
No, we fell. The boys really loved it. I fell off that pretty quickly. We did a couple hunts. I actually enjoyed it with being able to ride the dog around. I thought that was really helpful. But I think World with the graphics and the look was way better than what we were getting on that
Oh,
Switch.
sure.
Way
You know what
better,
I mean?
way better.
Yeah, way better. Just make World 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Put it out
you
on
know what?
the
Just
put it
make
out on the
better,
big
though. You know,
console.
make it better.
Did you
Just
do all the
take
DLC or
story
the
out.
DLC for it? This big snowy one?
Iceborne?
About
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guardian Ratha, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah?
Did you like
Yeah,
that?
Kevin, see, I would get into that with you and Greg, but that takes a long time to restart. You know what I mean? Like, that is punishing to restart and do again. It is not as
Yeah,
easy as
especially 'cause
just jump in and have fun. It is like, oh, this is a slog right here.
There was a point where Jen was like, "Oh shit, Greg and Kevin are having too much fun. I'm gonna ruin this," and she started playing so that he wouldn't
gonna
play with me
ruin
anymore.
this?
Yeah, yeah. So Greg got
Then I
like
didn't need
high
Kevin
level.
anymore. I had a great time playing with my wife then.
Yeah, exactly.
Great
Just
time.
ditched
It's
him,
good.
that's
It's good. I don't know for sure, but I think that might be why they made the baby.
Don't worry, Kana. You'll go
Like, it's,
together.
if you look at the timing, that's around when they started trying.
If you, yeah, the
Oh,
leading name
oh.
right now for our baby is Monsty Miller. So.
Monsty Miller is a great name. Love that. Coco is
Monsty
also
Coco
in
Miller.
the lead as well.
So,
Coco.
I'll be a teacher?
Oh god, I made myself laugh.
No way. It sounds kind of cool.
But yeah, so
Rise
I'm
did a really good
low,
job
like,
with the multiplayer.
I never beat the game. I never got the high levels
Rider
like
class is now in session.
armor.
Better keep up, newbie.
But I had fun though. I had fun when I played.
Yeah,
First things first.
I know you did, Kevin. I watched it. I saw it. I know you enjoyed it.
How did you not beat the game with us?
Well, you and your wife, you guys started playing. You didn't have time for the third wheel, so I
It's the third
Oh,
wheel.
wow.
Say
I
goodbye.
rolled over on the ground and I laid down and I waited for my rubber to rot.
Start with rider rule
Sure,
number
that
one.
makes sense.
His inevitable death. It was over.
Yeah, I mean, he understands. Birth of the Rider. An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. The protector of the island, Guardia Ratha, disappears. What could be the cause of these strange events? Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it. And so you take your very first steps as a new rider.
Okay.
Uh-huh, sure. Here we go.
I like
There's
this.
a bed
I
system.
like this design for this city. This is cute. It's less confusing than the boat thing.
This little island town.
The boat
Yeah.
thing.
Love a good boat thing. We
Where
talked
it
to
was
this guy, right?
Oh, go
Kevin,
up
you
the
should
side
see-
of this hill where there's a boat on the side.
Kevin, you should see my my buildings that I've been creating in The Sims 4. I've been recently on The Sims 4 with my
interesting.
girlfriend. Let me
You
tell you
played
what,
Sims
my
4?
yeah. So it's pretty funny because she likes to create characters that make these crazy stories, right? For me, I'm all about building the home and then interior design.
Of
I
course,
really
of course.
shine with my interior design skills. I
100%.
act like it's HGTV. I get the feng shui going. I try to make sure I have an open floor concept going on in certain areas. It's really special to me. It's really something special.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot for you.
That's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule
Thumb
number
hurts
1.
so bad.
Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our
Monsters.
monsters.
So,
oh, you
are-
ride in this
You
one.
still don't have a monstie, right?
No, I think you're just a rider.
And hunt for an egg
Yeah,
that'll
well,
hatch one.
why do you think they call you a rider? It's because you're riding on the monsters, right? Greg, I
We're
need
like riders
backup.
in the storm, you know?
Riders on the Storm. What game
Like,
was
they
that?
were riding horses.
What game was that in where it was like Riders on the Storm? There's some game on that with that one in there.
I think
Doors
it's a
movie.
song. It's a song.
No, that song was like prominently in one of the games. It was pretty
Hello,
good.
newbie. Seeing you takes me back to the
Might have
time
been
I first
Need for Speed Underground 2. Look at you, Twitch chat. Y'all feel me? Y'all know. Yes, it was Need for Speed Underground. It was, wasn't it? Yep.
Monsties are like an
Thank
extension
you.
of our bodies.
Thank you.
They take us wherever
Thanks,
we
Twitch
wanna
chat,
go.
for just getting me. We just had to turn off Zelda. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
They're
Don't tell
living
anybody.
creatures. You could even say they're
They
our
are the best friends.
You need to care for them and always remember to show
And I
them
also just needed a 20-ounce chai tea latte to wake up. So now I feel
Of
better.
course you
As
did.
long as you
There we
understand
go.
what you said.
You're getting bored. You're bored to death over here, Barrett, showing you a game that isn't Skyrim. I understand.
You can find
I mean, could we be playing The Witcher 3, one of the greatest games ever created? Yeah, but no, we're playing Zelda.
You're a nightmare.
Now
But we're playing Zelda
time
instead.
to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Don't like the outfit I'm in. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Grab my logo.
I agree. Not enough skin, my guy. Not enough skin.
No, Kevin, no.
Oh,
no, that's-
okay. That was a hard left turn there.
Let's
Okay.
get less going on this, you know?
Kevin's joking, everyone.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But you're legal, right? I mean, just to be clear.
I mean, no, they said I was youngster. They keep calling me like kid. You're the one.
yeah,
You're
but
the
like,
one.
just like in a barely legal way, right?
Jesus, you're on another one that I don't know if I like it.
Oh, can you just chill out? I need you to chill.
Oh, you know what, Mike? Look at that.
I will say though, Greg, if you remember, we did do a monthly goal where I tried Nintendo first party game for the first time, and we played Mario 64, and I absolutely loved and adored it, and I kept playing it after the stream. So maybe one day we'll play a Zelda game, and maybe that will happen for me.
That'd
But
be nice. I'd
Mario
like you to play a
64
Zelda
was really
game.
cool. Mario 64 was a good time. I enjoyed it a lot.
You ever use a Nintendo Switch? You gotta look at all the goddamn buttons. You're like, what the? Why doesn't it do it exactly what?
Why
it
is
Where?
why is the B where the A should be? Yeah, exactly.
So, but like, Mike, you don't think that you could try Zelda and fall in love with it, little Breath of the Wild?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I could try one. You know what I mean? I would be willing to try one and see if it clicks for me.
I think
Watching what Bear just played like almost put me in snooze fest. You know?
Yeah, but like that was a boring.
It was.
game.
See,
It's a
I
boring
thought it
game.
was cool. Of like, I liked the look of it. I liked the colors, the aesthetic. I liked the characters of like those enemies he was fighting. But then it was like there was moments where it's like he's in this giant room and there's one spider, or he's in this giant room and there's one little weird like troll Grogdor looking thing, and you're like, what is happening here? Like, give me some action.
Home of Coco.
Jeff,
Now,
playing
one of the things you
Nintendo.
might, I know you're arguing with Kevin, so you probably missed it there. I went in there and I changed the map orientation.
Oh, okay.
Is that something you do, Mike? I hate it when the compass map is fixed.
Cool.
I want it to spin with me, so I'm always oriented. Like I know I'm not like looking at the map going like, all right, I'm there, so I need to go down. I always want to be going forward. Does that make sense?
Agreed. I like that, Greg. I like that a lot. I'm trying to think of examples where I would have felt that lately. You know what I mean? Because like I think GTA does a great job whenever we play GTA in line with the squad. Like that's moving for me. I'm trying to think of like one where it's like, oh, that was like an awkward one where I would have needed that.
It's been a while, I feel like, honestly, since I've had a game that was like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Here we go again on a Monsty.
This is cool that you're riding the Monsty. Okay, I like that.
Now, to your point earlier, we were talking about, but you see over here, I have my party, so I do think you're gonna have multiple Monsties. I think we are in a very Pokemon situation we're getting into here with Monsties.
Oh, so it's not gonna be jabronis joining your party; it's gonna be Monsties.
I think it's gonna be I build it a Monstie.
Oh, I thought it was like me and the homies
over the hell is it a Monstie? A Monstie?
And you're just gonna beat up this herbivore like for no reason?
This guy's got no beef.
This guy's not doing anything. He was staring at a wall, and now we just gotta fight this man for no reason.
I'm using a power attack.
Head to head, draw. Okay, that means your attack failed.
Oh, geez, this is gonna be something. I'm gonna get quizzed on this later. Power beats technical. Technical beats speed. Speed beats power. Try to remember that. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Take a
RST.
screenshot. Take a photo.
Good call. Good call.
Hey.
You can remember it this way. It's easy to remember it this way. Remember, PT, the Kojima game. TS, like TS Quentin Mallrats. SP, like special. That's how we remember.
I fucking love you, my guy.
That's how we'll remember it, everybody. That's how we'll remember what it is.
Hey, what? What did he just say?
I don't know. He's a psychopath. That's why I like him so much.
So we're just playing rock, paper, scissors, essentially, over and over again. Now, here's a question for you, Greg. When you play rock, paper, scissors, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right? Yeah. Or do you just go rock, paper, scissors? And
I go rock, paper, shoot. Wait, no, I go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Gotta go on shoot. You gotta go on shoot.
Wait, hold on. You guys don't say Rochambeau?
No.
What?
Rochambeau.
Ain't nobody saying that.
Yeah.
No, ain't nobody saying that.
And you go on bow.
No. Nobody's ever said that, Kevin. Nobody's ever come up with that.
What did we just said? We said PT, SP. So SP, so I need to use a speed attack on this guy.
Hideo Kojima's PT is better than SP.
Wait,
Pokemon
PT.
SP.
Boom!
TS? Wasn't it TS?
That is one of them, yes. But PT, SP,
TS Elliott.
What was the SP for?
Special.
Why don't they just make it easier?
That is easy. We just dominated this guy. This guy,
he was also
outside a cave.
He was staring at a wall. I don't know why we had to murder him. He wasn't quite ready for this.
Greg, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know if I like the turn-based system. Or all these
I didn't expect you to.
No, he didn't expect you to like that. Tillstron with the Prime Gaming sub for 2 full years. Thank you, Tillstron. As well, Jeff Grubb says this mother effer just said TS from Mallrats. He likes that.
Movie.
Yeah, well, it's because Kevin's like, what were the letters? Like, Kevin claims to be a big Kevin Smith fan, but he doesn't remember T.S. Quint. Get out of here.
No, I was saying that it was TS, not SP. But that's because I wasn't listening to the SP part. So you want to fight, bud? You want to fight? Because I'll fight you.
Kevin, you kissed me on the cheek.
That was a nice little move. Yeah,
I
cannot believe. What a hard left turn, Kevin. Wow. What a turn.
I just feel like he's coming at me.
All right, let's see the XP. Let's see what the levels look like, how this goes. First battle was a rousing success. Oh, we got a little level system, okay. Your Monsty's already level 2. I like that. Total bonus, little A for you. They got the items just like in the normal Monster Hunters. Okay.
I wonder if there's gonna be like a cooking game I need to do with them, you
know? Spice Runner with the Prime Gaming stuff for 28 months says, I've always said paper, scissors, rock, and I'll take to my grave. Paper, scissors, rock is insane, Spice Runner.
That's the
I love you. Thank you. That's worse than Kevin's Rochambeau.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you on that one.
You've never heard Rochambeau?
I mean, I've heard Rochambeau before, but nobody ever go Rochambeau and then throw things on Bo.
I'll
No
tell you
one,
what.
never.
I'll tell you what. Tim Geddes does.
Tim Geddes?
Tim Geddes.
Wow. I thought Tim
Call him
Geddes
up,
would have
call
been a
him
rock,
up.
paper, scissors guy. Unbelievable.
Tim Geddes would hang you out to dry right now, Kevin. He would sell you up the
Maybe
river.
he does lie a lot to better the quality of the videos.
Remember, we are doing a fun Twitch-sponsored bounty stream right now. Greg Miller's off to save Coco, his favorite monstie. So come on
Help
over and
me!
help Coco. with
Someone
this
help
fun one.
Coco! Coco
As-
needs help!
As well, don't forget, we can still fill up that bar. We will go for an additional hour if we fill up that bar, or for the additional minutes as we continue to go forward.
That's
You can
the
support that through following, subscribing at the tier 1 through 3 level, or if you got Amazon Prime, remember, you got Prime Gaming, and you can subscribe for free. Oh, check that out. Okay, a little battle system engaged. Let's do it.
Snow Bicycle Michael.
Yes.
In the chat, Kyle says, what does a bounty mean? Can you explain a Twitch bounty?
Yes, of course. I will explain the Twitch bounty. So bounties are a cool little system for Twitch partners and above, which is opportunities that Twitch gets to help streamers for sponsored streams. So they'll put up different bounty boards like, hey, play this game for X amount of time. Or, hey, if you react to this recent commercial and/or video, we will do this for you. So it's a great way for Twitch streamers to engage on sponsored content if they'd ever look to expand on revenue and influence-wise. And so it's one of those, we keep a look at it. You've seen Andy bring up the bounty board before. We did a fun Twitch bounty with Valorant, where we played Valorant for 1 full hour. We were able to receive payment for that. Very similar to this right now. The bounty was, hey, play Monster Hunter stories for an hour and receive payment. So that's what we're gonna do. Of course, it is something that is on a scale of you got to hit X amount of views to get the full payment, or if you go lower, you can get X amount of payment there. And if you don't cross the minimum threshold, you don't make it.
And so when they play in the games we're already talking about, it makes perfect sense and things we're interested in to go going. So now, Kevin, it's time for a test, Kevin. Okay? They're hitting me with speed attacks. What can I use to counter, Kevin? What would counter? Technical, power, or speed?
Technically.
That is correct. How did you remember it? TS from Mallrats. TS point. Good job, Kevin.
I
We're
was
proud
like
of you.
50-50 odds. I'll make a guess. Nailed it. I just don't understand the order. So you're saying... Nope. I forgot. I forgot what the first one is. It's power, right? So special, power, no, technical, TS.
And PT, yeah.
But like, so PT takes
Whatever
care
in the duos, whatever the first letter is the more powerful one. So P is good against T. S is good against P. T is good against S.
I like that
Thank you.
Pokemon simplified it with fire, grass,
Sure.
and water. Just keep it real simple for me.
It's
Yeah,
fine,
yeah,
yeah,
dumb
sure.
it
But like,
down.
what I want to do is thank the American educational system that, of course, didn't actually teach me the information that was on the tests. It taught me little systems to pass the test, to then immediately forget anything I fucking learned.
Oh,
See, but
yes.
we both went to the same thing, and I learned a lot of the things they wanted us to learn.
Oh, see, I learned how to game the system.
He learned how to game the system. Did you know, Greg, right now, that Kevin is learning how to work in Unreal 5?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, a little side project for him. He's currently working on that.
Yep, gonna make a game, leave the company. Can't fucking wait.
Sounds about right.
Me and Roger.
He has selected Roger. Roger's coming with him.
Oh man, I'm fucking this Velociprey up.
Yeah, fuck that prey.
Kinship always wins.
You're starting to shape up.
Cinemaniac, let's not dive deep into Pokemon lore. Okay, let's just keep it with the simple types for a little bit here.
I was over there
Keep
like,
it very-
actually,
It's like, let's not dive too deep right now. Let's keep it on the simple stuff.
in
This
the
one only has
Hawaiian
3,
Pokemon
right?
game, the pineapple ones are the strongest, and they can only be defeated by a coconut with 3 legs.
Now, see,
Thanks, Kev. I knew you'd get there for me, Kev.
You just let me open you the way I want, you fuck.
Are you doing Unreal right now?
No, I'm trying to get my phone to be all hooked up the right way, but it's fighting back, Greg. This little fucker.
Sounds like you when your monster really comes in handy. Jump, ivy climb, and fly that you can only use right here. Okay. Okay. Pew! Jumping like a young Portillo.
Great question coming in from the chat right now. Vegan Please says, Mike, what would you say you do here? And what I would say I do here is I'm Kevin's new best friend. Me and Kevin hang out a lot. I'm kind of his distraction. So, yeah, that's what I do here. Me and Kevin.
Oh, you're a funny guy, my guy. Exports.
Always be harvesting, all right, Mike?
Oh, you gotta harvest. You know that.
You know these resources are going to be... I'm going to need these. Gotta find my monster. Gotta find Coco. Gotta save Coco.
So this that we're riding on is not Coco. What are we going to name
Coco.
this?
This is, you know, they gave me this to ride right now, but I am out to find an egg. That will
I
then
thought you already
become my
had
monster.
the egg. Didn't they hand Link
If you
the egg
remember,
already?
Link/Zelda had the egg before, and that never got passed off. All hell broke loose.
Now, Kevin, what is the green one again?
The green one is Link, but
That's-
like the
that's right.
girl is Zelda.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like the dumb kids in the chat, they weren't listening. They weren't listening. But I had I wasn't just being crazy.
Hold on.
He had.
Something's here. Keep
Yeah.
quiet and stay close, okay?
Greg gets it. But then he
I,
always
don't know,
has.
I got your back, Kev.
Yep.
Great call. I knew better. Oh, this is my
I remember
favorite one.
these
Yes.
idiots.
I like this. This is one of my favorite monsters around.
Reminds me of you in high school.
What in the world is it doing?
Because the Mohawk.
Mohawk. Kevin, did I ever tell you the story about the time I got bullied on the first day of high school and they shaved my head in front of everybody, but they only shaved half of it and then left me in a trash can to go to first period with half of my head shaved?
Oh my God, no!
Oh,
This sounds
what
like a movie.
what a traumatic experience that was, Kevin.
Why
Let
do
me
they
tell you
do
what.
this to you? Why do they do this to you?
So these were my two friends. I put friends
weren't.
like lightly, yeah, on that one, Kevin. But I walked into the first day ever of high school, and everybody meets up in the lunchroom, right? Because you're there 5 minutes early, you're waiting for the bell to ring to go to class, and everybody's talking. And all of a sudden, I'm grabbed by my ankles by Josue De Leon and Will Precheck, and they flip me upside down just like that in a quick motion. And all of a sudden, I'm hanging above a trash can, and there's a razor blade, and they shaved half of my head, and the bell rang. I don't think they anticipated the bell ringing, let go of me, and I had to go to Spanish class, Miss Buchanan's class, with half of my head shaved, crying. What an experience that was.
You look
You
like
actually
a
cry?
feline, but
Oh, I was crying. Then second period, they came in and at least shaved the other half of my head. That was nice.
Did you know them? Like when you walked
Oh
in?
yeah, I knew them. Was I expecting them to shave my head?
No.
No, I wasn't. I had a sweet afro too. A sweet red afro. It was massive.
And no reason they did this other than they just wanted to be jerks.
Yeah, to be jerks. Maybe they wanted to make sure that I shaved my head and like look
Freshman hazing, that kind of crap.
Freshman hazing.
I'm sorry, that sounds horrible.
Try to fight
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I never grew my hair out after that. Never grew my hair out. Said I was good on that one.
How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
I don't like this story.
this kid
I don't like
is-
people being mean to
No,
me.
no.
Worry.
Mhm,
I'll be right here to lend
The
a
little cats talk now, Greg?
Little cat's
This
talk.
one does,
I like
yeah.
that.
He's a hero of legend, you were saying.
Oh.
So is this-
like Meowth?
right on.
I was gonna say this is your Meowth. That's dope.
Calico, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's part of the Monsty crew now.
He's on the team.
Yeah.
Frog Knight Josh G says the cats always talk. I thought they said stuff like meow. I don't think they actually talk.
And then they chop up the food for you.
Yeah, they make great, delicious meals.
They make awesome
Remember that
meals.
one
Let's do this.
cooked
Just leave all the navigating.
cat? It was real tough with the eye
Hmm.
missing.
Yeah, I watched the Monster Hunter movie. The cat didn't talk in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It
my
was a
God!
movie?
Man, what a movie! What a movie! T.I. was in the movie. T.I. was in there. I own that movie. We were actually
Oh,
laughing.
yeah, I
Remember,
think I do
Kevin?
too, actually. Don't
Kevin,
I?
we were laughing. Kevin, do you remember that? We were showing off
Yeah,
all my
yeah,
movies,
I
and we were
remember
laughing about
that.
my movies that I own on Xbox.
Hold on, let me see where that's streaming really quick, so you didn't have to waste your money for all the people watching.
I own This Is the End twice and Pineapple Express twice. There was a couple other double ups.
Why? I bet you own it more than twice.
Baywatch
looking
I
all
owned
your
twice.
money.
Correct. Baywatch was twice. Thank you.
That
That's what
looks
it
terrible.
was.
Also, oh, not available on any streaming services. So owning is the only way to watch it.
Yeah, wasn't that the catch? You had to like buy it, right? Didn't you
Yeah,
have to,
well,
like,
that was
buy
early
it
access.
at the
That's
time.
when I got it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Jen wanted to watch it. We're like, all right, cool.
You can rent it for $8 on Fandango now at 4K. So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
That's something you're into. Mike.
No, I own it now, so I'm good. I own it now. Do I own Black Widow, or did I just rent that like Cruella?
No, you.
Do I own it now?
Really? I thought you owned it
now.
now.
No,
through
no, no.
Premier Access.
He rented it. It's good for like, I don't know, till it goes away, and then it'll come back again in like October.
Is that really how it goes? Okay, good to know.
I'm pretty sure no one. In the
So if I
chat's
want to
correcting
watch
me.
it again, I have to buy it for $30.
No. Once.
Yeah, you
once
have it. No, you have it. You leave Disney Plus.
Once it comes back.
So you're saying it's going to leave Disney Plus at some point where no one will have access to it, and then it'll come back and.
I thought that was the case, but everyone in the chat's like saying they're freaking out. You
So
own
right
it,
now
so
I
you
can
don't
play
have
it, Kevin.
Disney
I can
Plus.
play it and download it.
Why don't you pop it up? Put it at the camera. Let me watch it because I haven't seen Cruella.
Oh, you haven't watched Cruella? Now that's an interesting one. Cruella. Does that mean I own Cruella? Because I did that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Kevin, I'm happy to report I can watch Cruella right now. Not a one-time thing. Good to know, y'all. Good to know.
Talk to me about Cruella. How was that movie?
Girlfriend loved Cruella. I fell asleep halfway through, as I normally do in movies.
Sure.
But not enough dogs. So 3 out of 10.
Okay.
How did Black Widow score? Since nobody invites you into the MCU.
I watched Black Widow on my phone, Kevin. Solid movie, 10 out of 10. Great
10
time.
out of 10.
It's a good time. Funny,
That's great.
family. Taskmaster was cool.
Funny.
Good time.
Taskmaster was cool. Good to
Watch
know.
it.
Good to
You
know.
know what I mean?
I agree with all the things you're saying.
A lot
I'll
of
tell you
fun.
that right now.
I'm gonna break this rock, guys. Don't worry.
I love that it's using the rock shield is right.
Save Coco.
Gotta be using that. Come on, use a hammer. Get out there. Boop, 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 boop,
I am
boop,
interested
boop,
to
boop.
know, kind of funny best friends out there. I need to know, like, are people interested in this game? Are you guys jumping up like you were for Monster Hunter Rise? Like, where's everybody fall on this now? What's up with stories on the side of this franchise? Are people into that? Is this hot right now?
Somebody in here was saying it was one of their games of the year.
Really? Wow, okay. Good to know.
I'll wear this watch to bed.
Paulo says it's hot for me right now. Okay, I see you. Joshy G Frog Knight says I'm interested in it, but I don't have time right now. Okay.
Kulu Yaku is giving me a run for my money out here, Mike.
Are you having a problem right now? Is it giving you
No,
some
no, I'm not
issues?
having a problem. It's just more story
You
than
hit
anything.
him with the big old hammer, huh?
Yep. Here we go. Right on. Squad up, never roll alone, and we go right on, right on.
Is that an actual song?
It is.
Who sings Squad Up, Never Roll Alone? That's an actual song?
Chat would know. It's from Fast and Furious. I don't know what the name is.
Oh, really? It's from Fast and the Furious. Oh, wow.
I don't 100% believe him. Being totally honest with you.
Lanky
Called
Dragoon
Ride
says it's
Out.
called Ride Out. McFly, tell you on watching movies on your phone. Have you ever wanted to watch a movie and just go anywhere? Walk down the street, go to your local 7-Eleven for a Frappuccino, go to the bathroom, go downstairs, go upstairs. Like, I mean, I can
Mike-
watch a movie anywhere I go. It's pretty awesome.
Mike, I want you to know that I'm honest right now when I say I hate you.
Like, I want you to know I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're part of
Thank
the
you.
future.
Thank you. It's like, here it
See
is.
how much money Black Widow made on Disney Plus?
Just-
We're putting
Just so
theaters
you
out of
know,
business.
Kevin,
We're gonna be
soon
more
enough,
excited.
they're going to give me those Google glasses like they were trying back in the day, and I'll just be able to see everything, and I'll just watch a movie at all times.
Damn,
I
look at
think
this
you're the
fucking
reason why that sort of stuff didn't work. Too many kids were like, oh, they're gonna get into car accidents. They are gonna get into car accidents. Can't have that.
Got him. That was positively claudacious, buddy.
Great.
See, these kind of games, Mike, you probably didn't know this because you don't play that many turn-based Japanese games. They love puns, all right?
Oh, really? They love puns.
Danganronpa, Freedom
Puns?
Wars, Persona,
Pretty
Love
sure
it.
it's pronounced Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
I will say, Greg, you know what got me really excited to jump into was that Advanced Wars that you were hyping up
Oh,
during the
Advanced Wars,
Nintendo
can't
E3. Tell you what, that game actually gets me interested in playing something like that. I like that. I like that.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we did it, buddy.
Man, there's a lot of cutscenes.
Boy, was my heart thumping.
Leonard, we're probably aimed for looking at the calendar. We were gonna do this Friday, but have y'all announced that what you're doing this Friday, Greg? Is that like public knowledge? I mean, it's going on, right? It's not like it's anything weird.
Epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And
I gotta see what's happening on Friday.
Take a look. I mean, it's 12 to 1.
Oh, if you really want to thank
Oh, I would imagine that's been announced, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's really weird. We would have done Danganronpa or Doki Doki this Friday, but the guys are all doing their RTX panel. So, of course, that threw a little wrench in our system. So we'll probably look for
back, you guys.
maybe Wednesday. Wednesday is actually pretty empty. So maybe next week, Wednesday, I'll see if I can organize that. But yeah, we were going to do that. But the squad is doing RTX at home. So don't forget about that. Go support the squad as they go over and have their fun RTX panel. I guess I'll be streaming here at the same time.
Are they
So
asking for
watch
the
me
Doki
instead
Doki?
of them. You know what I mean? Doki Doki, we're going back, bro.
Woo!
Ooh, Jeff Grubb likes Advanced Wars. Now, Greg,
Yeah,
what's
of
up
course
with
he does.
Advanced Wars? What, is it just dope? What's up with it?
Oh yeah, it's this great little, fog of war strategy, move your troops, blow people off the map kind of thing. It's fun. Okay, I can use the prayer pod, everybody. How'd it go? I'll tell you how it went. Pretty dang well.
Pretty dang well, folks.
All right, guys, it's time to hatch the egg. It's time to meet Coco. This is the moment
No way.
the world has been waiting for.
All
We're gonna
right,
eat the
all
egg
right.
now?
No, we're gonna
Big
hatch the
moment.
egg, Kevin. We're not gonna eat. We're not gonna eat.
Yeah, you gotta hatch it to eat it, right? I mean, so you get the good stuff out.
Kevin, we gotta birth Coco.
Oh, Coco. No, Coco.
Help Coco. Coco needs help, everybody.
Excellent.
Kevin, what are you gonna do with your hair? Can we do like these multiple ponytails like this guy's doing? Because this is dope looking.
I mean, I don't think I got that length yet, but like, if I
Hey,
get
that guy's
there-
eating a donut.
By the smell.
I see. Just as Kana said. you
But I
are
was
an
thinking about
orphan,
growing it out and donating it to them kids with
and
cancer.
you clearly know quality when you see it.
Love that, Kevin.
It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little monstie from it.
I wonder
That
what
man
kind
has
of
to have
monster it'll
volume.
be.
He has to have volume, you know?
I can't wait to find
Yeah.
out. Go on, stand in front of it.
This is the moment right here.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
This is how Coco was born, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
is how eggs are hatched? I didn't
We're
know.
making some
Okay.
Coco.
That's a
here.
weird
This
looking
is
stick,
something.
you know? It's a weird looking stick. Oh, it gets
Whoa,
long,
it
too.
extends.
Very sexual.
I'm telling you guys, I'm into this.
What's he doing?
I feel you.
The ceremonial dance of our people. We
Okay,
perform it to
okay.
bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy monster will hatch from an egg.
Oh man, they're really coming into the whole Monsty thing, huh?
Musty. The Musty coming right now. Gonna be Coco.
Can you customize your monster? You think will you be able to color this and change
I
it all up?
sincerely doubt it, but I think that'd be
You're gonna
rad
get
fun.
a baby Rathalos
Link
for
your heart
show.
with your Monsty and help it hatch.
Oh, link your heart.
Oh. Oh shit, she's gonna punch it. That's not how you link.
I killed Coco.
See, even they're
Believe in
calling her
yourself.
Link.
You can do this.
Oh, Zelda.
Yeah, it's definitely Zelda.
Oh, okay. Lot of little areas here.
Coco's born.
Oh, no way! We got one of these. Let's go. Oh, that's perfect for Coco.
Some Monsties may hatch with a rainbow color gene. This is a free bingo gene, which can be used any color random return bingo.
You got a bingo, Gene?
Here we go, everybody. Big moment.
Coco.
Is it gonna be Coco or just Coco?
Just Coco, man.
Okay. You all were a part of this, everyone.
You were here
so
for the
know.
birth of Coco, everybody.
You were all here. Look at Coco.
This is as special as the moments get, guys. Take it in. We
Your
got baby
grandchildren
Coco.
what it was like to be part of the Twitch age before the great EMP went off and ruined all of everything. And you get to say you were there for the birth of Coco and tell them the stories of Monster Hunter Stories too.
But exaggerate them a little so that seems cooler.
Mm-hmm.
These when they're telling these stories, Kev, these kids are going to be eating cockroaches and rad roaches, and you know what I mean. They're going to be excited to hear anything that isn't about fighting for their lives.
What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie?
Oh.
Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps
Oh,
he's
man.
screwed.
Damn, there's some.
Maybe we should
serious
all
already.
be like that. Be
Oh,
honest
that's
with your
so,
feelings,
Mr.
people. Be
Hero.
honest with your feelings.
I ought to wash your mouth
Oh my
with
God.
soap.
A lot of animal abuse in this one.
Well, you gotta teach them right. And wrong.
No harm in it.
All right, fine. After seeing how much you've bonded, I can't exactly object. Just take good care of Ronmar, okay?
Ron Mar.
Aw.
You and your Monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
Nice going, buddy.
Oh,
In the
look.
chat, Chance T Pants says, "I hope Phil's watching for context." Me too. Me too, everybody.
You didn't bring this up to this man,
Oh yeah,
did you?
Oh, they did.
I
They
opened
did.
talking about Coco.
They did. They opened talking about Coco.
Right.
That good.
You've got Ronmar as a Monstie now too. So what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing.
So we got Meowth,
Monster,
Ron Mar,
Rider
and Coco. You got 3 Monsties in your stable.
Going there is a rite of passage for new riders. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your, don't you think, Kana?
Kana Bridge of Spirits.
Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust. Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beast.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson. The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field. Just select Combine from the camp menu. And here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too... You're gonna need to know about the quest board too. So meet me there when you're ready for your...
After getting a Monstie of your own, you head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider where you meet Naviru, the legendary feline hero who once saved the world, or so he claims. Becoming partners, you two head out to investigate Rider Overlook together. Stables, keep the monthlies, change party members. Patch egg, sure.
Who's not subscribed to this channel out there? Kind of funny best friends. Who's not subscribed? If you're not subscribed right now, let me know in the chat. Let's get you a couple of gifted subs. Let's go for that additional extra 15 minutes. We are doing a fun sponsored stream with the Twitch bounty right now. But once that hour's up, we can continue going on with our stream. So if you're not a kind of funny best friend that's not subscribed here over on Twitch, let me know in the chat right now.
Thank you.
And if you are subscribed, know that I love you.
Ah,
Hit him
You
with
know what I
that
mean?
ad,
And
they'll
also,
tell you who's
if,
subscribed.
also if you're Jeff Grubb, I like Grubb Snacks. Great job on that show. Keep doing it, and also come play games with me, Jeff Grubb.
Justice Defender says I'm not subbed. Justice Defender, what could we do today for you to sub to Kind of Funny Games?
What do you want to see, Justice Defender? Tell me what you want. Tell Greg what you need to do. Oh, Psych Detective, thank you so much for gifting out those tier 1 subs. You're incredible. Thank you, Psych Detective, for the 10 gifted subs. Oh, snap. I forgot that we have some hidden gems, Greg, from our Nick at Night stream. Remember, we had our first ever Nick at Night stream, and there's a couple of hidden gems there. I'm not going to tell the chat at what number the gifted subs are, but there is a couple that might make you laugh. So we're going to have to hide those, Kevin. We might have to turn those off. That's my bad. Those are wild.
Why turn them off? I like leaving them on. I don't
You
know
like
what they
them?
sound
You like them, Kevin?
Oh, I got the Joe McWolf right now, and that was pretty fun.
Joe McWolf is great. Joe McWolf is great. Did Justice Defender answer that question? Not yet.
Justice Defender says, well, Greg, I am a Patreon supporter at least. Money is a bit tight till payday. Oh, I understand. That's fine.
You know what, Justice Defender? I got you. Thank you for supporting this team over on Patreon. Wow, you're in an arena and you're battling giant brontosaurus. I love that.
This is a trial. Yeah, see how oh my god, yeah, how fast I can beat these guys. They might stomp me, you know what I mean? I just jumped in there. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Oh my god, somebody beat me. Clayton beat me to Justice Defender on the gifted subs. Thank you, Clayton, for getting Justice. They got him. They found it. They found it. They found it. Number 3. They found it. Found it. Somebody found it. I think this one at 7 as well. There. Oh, okay. There's number 3. Yep. Okay, so we did it. Great job, Tan Track and Slate Leodor. You both did it. Nice job.
All right, Mike, this guy's just beating him. Maybe I
This
should not
guy,
take it on this.
I mean,
This is a trial, you know what I mean? I was like, maybe I'll try a trial.
That guy
It seems like that might have
knows
been the wrong move.
the special move there. You know what I mean? He knows the special saying.
My
E before A.
all right, we got one
Yes.
down.
Over the other one.
If I start
Well,
using some
TSL,
herbs,
Oh, you're getting doped up? You doping up your guy?
gotta get doped up, Kev.
Always Kind of Funny best friends. Thank you all so much for your support here on our Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream. All of you know that we love coming out here, engaging with all of you, and just playing games with the team. That's been so much fun seeing Barrett come out, show us off with Skyward Sword HD. 40 minutes of that. Remember, it does release on Friday, he said. And Greg taking on this fun Twitch bounty, saving Coco. Coco's now for real, but Coco's not out on the battlefield as well, Greg, which is kind of
Coco's
weird.
still a baby. We got to level Coco up. I stopped doing the main quest here real quick to jump into these trials, see what that was all like, you know?
Oh, so you were like, I'm going to take on these things in the arena. You know what, Greg?
Here we go.
You know what I'd like to see? A Gladiator game. I'd like to see Gladiator come back. You know what I mean? Where's
What
the
about, like, For
Gladiator
Honor? Is
game
that
at?
not good enough for me?
No. I don't want For Honor. I want straight up, I'm in the Gladiator arena, and I'm fighting to the death. That's what I want.
It's like he's not listening at all.
Kevin,
Me
did
or
you
him?
play For Honor? Oh, you're
No,
saying
but
you're saying Slappy over there. Yeah.
Slappy,
He
yeah,
just said
Slappy.
He doesn't get it. Did you think he played For Honor, Kevin? Do you think he understands that multiplayer game? All about strategic defense and offense? He doesn't know about it. He doesn't know about it. He ain't got game on that.
He played it 3 times. And he got paid to play it, apparently.
You guys are mean to me.
Greg, no, we're not being mean. We're just, getting you worked up.
Leather Balls, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 18 months. Mom's Basement TV, thank you for the Tier 1 sub for 31 months. Thank you to who? TOK, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for the first time. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for the love and the support. Oh, TKO. Slightly Adore Tan Track. Clayton, thank you all so much. And Psych Detective, thank you for jumping on that, along with Rants Dressing. Not Ranch, but Rants. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. Thank you to everybody out there for helping fill up that bar. An extra 15 minutes, almost an extra 30 minutes to hanging out with Greg, Kevin, and myself on a lovely Wednesday afternoon. We got some fun stuff coming. And remember, tomorrow, your best friends over here, Kind of Funny, will actually be featured on the Twitch front page. The month of July is all about podcasts and gaming talk shows here on Twitch. So you'll see a number of those things. Thank you to Fear the Beard. You'll see a number of those shows and awesome content creators featured on the front page. And guess what? Tomorrow, your Kind of Funny crew will be featured at noon Pacific time. We'll bring out Kind of Funny Games daily. We'll do the Kind of Funny podcast, and then I will take over with the Kind of Funny Xcast after that. So come on over, celebrate us being on the front page. All the festivities kick off at 10 a.m. Pacific time, though. Normal stream schedule, but me, Andy, and Blessing will come in with Resident Evil 8 tomorrow early morning, and then at noon we'll go on front page with our gaming shows and talk shows so we show off what we do here at Kind of Funny. And we'd love your support. We'd love for you to come by and have some fun with all of us. It'd be great.
Doing a walk around here at the village, all right, Mike?
Do the walk around. Do the walk around, Greg.
What's up? You guys see what's up in the village.
Greg Miller, do you think, like, now I'm seeing the fish market spot over there. Do you think if you and I went up to Pike's Place Market up in Seattle, if they were going to huck the giant trout at you, do you think you'd get a hold of it? Or do you think it's going to slip through your hands?
I think you'd have no problem, and you'd end up working there by the end of the day.
Bang, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually funny you bring that up, Greg, because that was one we used to show off at Vail. They bought into the fish mantra, which is what was created up at that company about their customer service.
What is
and Vail's the company I used to work for, the big ski resort.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the name of it. Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, Vail, Kevin. Vail. Owns 22 different mountain resorts around the nation and globe, I should say.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they had the fish mantra over there with those guys, because nobody wants to wake up at 8 a.m, Greg, and stand next to a bunch of old dead fish. You know what I mean? So they had to find fun and engaging ways for their employees to get up and get excited. You know what I mean?
I think they might be fresh fish.
I mean, yeah, but they dead fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. So wait, I'm sorry. You're saying that Vale also transported fish, and to get everyone worked up. What? Is that not what it sounded like you were saying?
Not what I said, but I love it.
Thank you. Got them side quests to collect over here, man.
Get those side quests.
You know, I'll take it. I'll take every quest you can give me, people.
Thank you.
Of Mahana Village. Load up my log.
Oh, Greg.
That's great. Thanks.
Oh, we're going to go for an additional 30 minutes. Thank you all so much for your support. Remember, we can push for an additional hour here today as we continue to push on our Twitch bounty right now. Greg Miller showing you off a little Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Stories. Number 2, Greg. Number 2.
Number 2. The one where we save Coco. In the chat, Snug Slacks says props to Mike and Paris for being Game Pass ambassadors. I just bought my first ever Xbox because you sold me on it.
Oh, well, Snug Slacks, thank you so much for the kind words. And it's easy to be ambassadors and just kind of champions of that program because it's so awesome and really, really cool in the video game industry. So I appreciate you listening to me in Paris and being interested in that, and have some fun with your newly acquired Xbox. I think you're going to have some good times. You're gonna fight these guys again.
Yeah, a lot of people might run past this.
They
not
were
me.
just munching. They were
But
just
look, I got
trying to do
Coco
their
out.
life.
Coco's out the
They're
gate.
not even
all right?
looking at you right now. They're turned around.
I'm gonna get a good shot at Coco. All right, we haven't put up a good
Not
thing.
even
People want to know
looking
that we
at
saved
right
Coco.
This
now.
guy, my God, he needs help. You know what I mean? Like, slow down, Greg. They're not doing anything to you.
They're not even doing anything.
They're not even
Let
looking
him
at me.
go.
They're not even looking at me. That's how serious I am about this attack. There we go. That's a good one.
Oh, okay. Oh man, Greg, we should play some Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Dude,
You know what
I was just
mean?
talking. You were in the chat.
Come on, I know, but it was a Barrett moment. I didn't want to impose, but I was gonna be like, "Yo, let's turn that thing on." You know what I mean? Snugslax, let me know as well. What games are you looking to play? Definitely recommend Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's what I've been playing in bed on my phone. Don't tell Kevin, but that's what I've been playing
Don't tell Kevin. Everybody.
on my touch controls.
It's totally fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh, so this is Coco now?
Uh-huh.
So Coco all of a sudden became a gigantic adult beast in a matter of 3 minutes?
I mean, I don't think he's full grown yet. You know.
really have lost that one, folks.
All right, now we're gonna get these guys.
PDJ Gamer with the 100 biddies. Love this game. Also love Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Fantastic. 4 DLC was cool. That's the one thing I missed is we played that at launch and then never went back for all the DLC.
Dude,
so
let's do that.
That's
what I was looking at today. Let's do the Fantastic Four DLC.
I'd love to play as like Blade and stuff like
Sure,
that.
yeah. Morbius.
You know what? I also love, Greg, that game allowed you to pick like your favorite 4. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that was so
just
cool.
grind
Like,
them up.
oh yeah, exactly. You jumping around, selecting different guys and gals. It's like, who's your favorite squad? I don't know. I haven't played the game in so long. I can't even remember who I.
Yeah,
even
that was
with.
me today when I was talking to you guys. I was screwing around with it, and yeah, getting in there and it being Cap, Spider Gwen, then I actually forget what the rest were because I put Loki in there. That's what made me think about it today. I was like, I want to do some Loki stuff.
Now you're riding Coco too. Wow. Okay.
Coco's my monstie.
Well, we took that one monstie from the one lady, and then like now we're just riding Coco, and we don't even need that monstie. Oh, this
monster right here to jump. You know.
Wow, this monstie can jump 50 feet in the air, folks. That was crazy, y'all.
Harvest up over here.
Gotta get that. Yep.
Gotta get that. Monster dens. Some monster dens are out in the field while others are locating caves. Investigating dens get you the eggs. Go pick it up. Oh, Chihuahua. Do you still have Ultimate Alliance installed?
Yes.
Do you have the DLC downloaded?
No.
Boot that up
How
right
big
now.
is
Get
the
that going.
DLC? I'll literally put it on. We do have an extra 30 minutes, so I'll put it on my.
Kevin, I made him jump like that.
Yeah, he jumps pretty high. So why are you riding this one, not Coco?
I needed to be able to jump over here. I can put Coco back in if you want.
No, it's fine. I just want to know why you treat Coco
Done.
like
Coco's
shit.
back in for you, big guy.
All right, now make him jump.
Gotta get in this fight first.
Get in that
I
fight.
think it's pretty funny that we were talking about Coco. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub.
Papai!
What are you saying, Michael?
I said I was finding it so funny that like Coco, right? Our Coco was the one monster I was talking about that I liked the most. I didn't think we were gonna get that. I didn't think we were gonna get Coco like that. I thought we'd get something different.
Sometimes the world works out, my guy.
Just like that, Kevin. You ask and you shall receive.
Other
Kevin
times,
always told me.
stupid watch
Kevin
won't
always
connect.
says, just ask. You know, just ask.
Yep. Sometimes they'll give you an ice machine and then take it back a week later.
Oh God, Kevin, I'm still so sorry about that.
I know. It's what can you do?
Boop. Get over there. Get this chest. Get some. Got some life suit, Kevin.
Oh, suit of life.
No, exactly. I'm gonna make them fight each other. Tatman to the rescue. Tatman to the rescue. Says never knew Phil Spencer is as cool as he seems. Great podcast. Thank you for watching. That was awesome. I'm glad he likes Snowbike Mike. That's very important to me.
Thank you.
To us all. To us all, Snowbike Mike.
Coco is saved. Everybody seems to be getting here late. Yes, we are. Coco is fine. Don't worry. Right now, I'm making this Velociraptor, whatever, fight his cousin here. But other than that, he's fine.
Oh, shit. Oh, is yours dead?
No, mine lived. I lived, bitch.
You think he feels bad about it?
Not at all.
Jesus.
Not even.
Got an S rank right there, Greg. Good for you. You got an S rank. You're getting better at the game.
Thank you. Felt really good about that. Felt powerful. You know, you're in those the training missions. They kind of put that restrictor plate on you. They don't want you to show it up. They don't want you to come out and talk about your natural skills here.
No,
when you get a chance, you get out there.
They're scared.
Climb them out. Yep, very scared,
Gotta
Kevin.
climb them out.
Gotta climb them out, Kevin. Look at this frog thing. Can I fight this? No, can't fight him. Can't harvest them, can't fight them. Doesn't matter to me then. Coco's got to eat, guys. Speaking of, let's throw Coco back in the mix, you know? When you got something like Coco, you don't leave Coco on the bench.
Never. Let him shine. Eat it.
This thing's trying to start some shit. We ain't scared.
Fighting a lot of Velociraptors. A lot of Velociraptors.
It's a Velocidrome. There we go. TS, Kevin. TS. Never forget. I mean, we're just making everybody look stupid out here.
Woo! Mike, did you catch the All-Star game last night? I did, Kyle. Always love seeing the All-Star break and all those different sports. Nice to have Coors Field out on the map. You know, I love Coors more than anything. Probably my favorite diamond in the nation, Greg. You know, some would say that they really love Oracle, aka AT&T Park, down by you, and I really like that. But I'm gonna go with Coors. I think the vibe and the nice look of the drop of the Rockies with the sunsets is just a killer one, and it's big.
Look at this interactivity. Can't just rest on my laurels here. Sapphire Diamond Ruby says, have a great day, everyone. No, you. We've saved Coco. Now the adventures of Coco have begun.
Done what we needed to do. My Nintendo Switch is so dead that it won't even turn on the dock.
Sure.
It's in like supercharged mode, so let's see when it turns on. Okay, a little team combo right now, a little combo.
Gotta have that kinship skill. Me and Coco out there making things happen.
Got him. Nice job.
Learning some moves, having a good time out there. Another S rank. Don't worry about it.
CDJ Gamer, Andy and Blessing were really hyping up Boomerang X. Andy's saying that it's only 2 to 3 hour
Short,
experience.
yeah.
It's kind of nice, you know what I mean? Short, try it out, see what you like, see if you don't like it. But he was putting in the world of Ghost Runner type situation for the year where people are going to really enjoy that thanks to the traversal and all that. So I might check it out. Might be up my alley. I want to play more Phantom Abyss, to be honest with you, CDJ Gamer. More Phantom Abyss.
You know what I can't wait for, Mike?
Tell me.
The Ascent.
The Ascent at the end of the
Get some
month,
Ascent
Greg.
codes. That's you, me, Paris, tear it up out there.
Yeah, I was trying to get my squad to play Helldivers with me, and they were
Yep.
like, but the Ascent is like
Yep.
2 weeks from now. And I was like, you're right, but we could still play Helldivers. And they were like, nah, we'll wait for the Ascent. And I was like, dang.
I was
too
talking to
bad.
Phil about it too. He's stoked. He's in.
Oh, heck yeah. The Ascent. Microsoft Flight Sim. We're going to go take flight.
God, can't wait for that either. Yeah.
Death's Door on the 20th.
Yep.
Some sort of Zelda game this Friday. I don't know what it is, but people are playing it. People are talking about it.
I mean, no, Barrett's playing it. That's really it.
Okay. Baron's playing it. Baron's playing it.
I got to get an egg that smells good. It might have a rare.
Oh, okay. Did that one say it
Here we
smells
go.
good?
This looks like it. This looks good.
That's
There
the
we
one?
go. Give a
Yeah,
sniff.
oh, yeah, yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
stinky,
there it
don't
is.
you thinky?
You may have wasted the Coco
Something
name.
totally clawful is going to happen soon. I know it.
Stinky and light. Okay, okay.
That's what they
Let's
want.
Get it.
That's what we
Get
want.
it. Let's steal that.
You gonna shove it in Coco?
No,
Got a
Jesus.
little pouch for it?
Whoa,
Not-
whoa,
not-
whoa.
Not in that kind of way. God damn, that's still a baby
Not in
monster.
that kind of way.
You perverts.
Uh-oh.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order.
Can I not store this egg somewhere? Do I have to run away with the egg?
Can't
Coco?
ride that thing with it.
Coco, help
can you
me.
take this? Coco,
Coco,
put
help
this
me.
in your Coco, put this in your mouth. Carry it around in your mouth.
Why? Our poor, sweet, innocent Coco. Just
Let me
getting
pop
thing
up on Greg's
shoved in
thing.
his mouth.
Okay. Just done with it. Great.
Is that what's going on here? Okay. Okay.
Saw you sign on there, Mike.
You
It's
saw that.
happened.
You saw that, Greg. You saw that. You saw that. We got an extra 30 minutes on the stream.
You guys want to play that Pirate Life?
I mean, maybe you can come
Ultimate
play
Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance with us, Kevin. Maybe you can play Ultimate Alliance with us.
Kevin, you start playing Ultimate Alliance with us. You're all set. You're right there.
Hey, you guys gotta stop playing, like making me start games for 10 minutes.
I forget. Did you ever play? Did you not get into Ultimate Alliance with us?
I have it. I didn't get into it because that was a you and Barrett game, and I wanted to give you guys space to enjoy that.
Thank you. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
see, Kevin's so respectful of that.
Mike, you would have loved it back in the day. Barrett and I would go to the bar and play.
Oh, really? That sounds cool.
They would just
Okay.
get trashed.
We would. It was
It
sloppy.
was scary.
I believe that's
My
when
gosh.
Barrett asked me to officiate his wedding too. It was very-
Oh, you ready for my team?
Yeah.
Psylocke, Venom, Gamora, Storm. That's a
Nice.
combo right there. That's a combo right
Let me
there,
turn to this quest and I'll
folks.
jump out. Like we
a
the bounty's
combo
over,
right
right?
there.
Like
I believe we did our 1 hour for the bounty.
Yay, you're back.
For the
If
record,
I-
yeah, as you know, the bounty, like the sponsor thing, is just something through Twitch of like, hey, play games and we'll give you money. It's not about like you have to say if you like it or don't, or like if you like it, yada yada yada,
Super
or
glad to see you all in
whatever.
one piece.
I'm saying that I like this game. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this as much as I enjoyed it. It gets to stick around on my Switch. I'm glad that what I saw at E3 got me excited enough to be like, yeah, I'd try this. Try this with Mike. And I got a stinky egg.
Stinky.
You even brought back an egg. Good work.
Delicious.
Oh, wow.
Let's
So
eat
this is a
it.
fun, cozy game. Yeah, I could see myself cuddling up on this one, just kind of sitting around zoning out.
Thanks to your teaching, or because this is Red's grandkid?
Who cares? The newbie did a great job.
What do you
Yep.
think, Kana?
We'll round out right after this, and then we'll switch gears.
Really?
We'll play for some extra time. We'll play a little Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. Me and Greg will sit down. Maybe Kevin will turn on. But of course, we can go for that extra full hour if you all want to make that happen. Buy it through your support. We've already got 30 minutes. We can add on an extra 30 minutes. But we'll round out our Twitch bounty right now with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
I'll meet you.
So now, do you have the Fantastic Four like update and all that jazz? Are you?
I mean, my game is updated and good to go, but like I could buy anything. I'll just go to the Nintendo eShop and just buy it, bro. I'll just buy.
Well, no, I'm just making sure. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
You gotta keep the receipts though, Mike.
Nah.
Yeah, Kevin, I got a bunch of receipts, Kevin. I got a bunch of receipts.
God damn it. He makes more work for us. You know what I mean? Now we gotta go pin him down and pull together all
Fantastic
the receipts.
Four joins the Alliance. Got it. Buying it right now.
All right, so we're jumping off.
End
That was
our
Monster Hunter
bounty.
Stories 2. You ended the bounty? You doing all that? You changing the title?
Tracking is now done. I'm changing the title.
I'm gonna run and pee.
Okay, Run and Pete. Me and Kevin will talk to the chat. Kevin, how are you on this Wednesday? Everything going all right?
Yeah, my watch is giving me problems. You know how they are.
Okay.
Give me why won't it connect to my phone? Fun fact, my phone shit the bed. I'm not receiving texts. Paula calls me 3 times. I don't get any of them. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me figure out a new phone situation. Greg Miller's like, hey man, Microsoft might have sent me some phones. Maybe you get one of these phones. You try it on. And I'm like, all right. That sounds like a good thing. Because I want to buy a phone in like October. The new Pixel 6 is coming out. It looks pretty dope, Mike. Looks pretty dope. But it's gonna be an expensive phone. And the phone that I had was a cheap phone. So I didn't want to spend another $350 to have to spend possibly $1,200-$1,500 for the Pixel 6 Pro in like a couple months. So Greg lent me this. It's a Galaxy Note S20 5G, and it's a pretty phone. But I've never been a fan of the Samsung OS, as many people that have watched Tech Fever might be aware of.
Okay.
But I'm trying to make this work because it was a free phone and I don't want to spend any money.
Yeah.
And I don't know. As of right now, it's doing all right.
Kevin, what phone should I get, Kevin? Because I have an old iPhone 10 that it's time to upgrade. It has 3,000 plus photos on it, not enough memory or storage, and it's time to go up. Do I continue in the iPhone family or do I go wild and go somewhere different?
No, you're gonna just want to continue in the iPhone family.
You think so? You don't think I should go Android?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
You get worked up real easy, you know? Oh, excuse me 1 second.
Hey guys, it's me, Joey.
Hi, Joey Noel. How are you, my love?
Good. How are you?
You know what, Joey? We're having a good Wednesday. We started off with a little Zelda. And then I drank 40 ounces of iced chai, and I feel much better now that we started playing some other games. How about yourself? What's going on?
I'm good. I just came in to figure out if we knew what we were going to play on Friday, since most of the boys are going to be gone.
Joey, I was going to play that new Arcade Again game, is what I had down on the calendar. I know that Greg put that on the weekly streams. Like, hey, maybe we should play that since Blessing was in the mood. So I put it down. I was going to check that out, but if we have a better suggestion, I will gladly change it up. But that was what I was going to do.
Joey, quick question here. As someone who never knows what's going on 100%, am I available?
Kevin, you're always available.
Like, I'm not doing anything
you
for
don't.
that, right?
You're not on you're not on RTX. It's just that Kind of Funny podcast boys, which I know you kind of like fall half into that category.
I know. I don't care, Joey. I don't care. What
you're the
I'm
heart
gonna
and soul
say
of it, Kevin.
is, if we go that extra hour, should we play some of that Fortnite? You know what I mean?
Oh my god,
Kevin, you want to take me off screen and I'll add a password for Mikey here.
Yeah, whatever.
That does sound pretty.
Why
great.
do you get like that all the time?
I'm just joking. I'm joshing you, my guy.
I did see that one James Willems, I think, did some writing stuff for Arcade Again. Is that what he posted?
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to play it.
I'm going to invite James Willems onto the Kind of Funny Xcast, and we're going to talk about Psychonauts 2 when it comes out next month.
Ooh.
Mike, I have sent you the password. So when you go in there, you should be able to find me and be ready to go.
I will say I have a major problem all of a sudden now with the Switch. I accidentally clicked on Ring Fit Adventure, and just so you know, Ring Fit Adventure only uses the Joy-Con. So if you even try to leave the game with a Pro Controller, it doesn't know what's happening and freaks out. So now I'm doing the run back and forth trying to turn this thing off.
Okay.
Oh, it's always something with this guy. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
always
He can't just
something
hang
with
out and
him.
have
I
fun.
know.
He's got to have stories all the time.
Why
Yeah.
is this going on?
One last thing for Mike, who may or may not be listening, is Arcade Again something you need other people to play with?
Yeah, are we gonna play this game with you?
Like,
Oh, he
you
walked
need-
away, Joey. Joey's gone.
Okay.
No, I'm listening, Joey. I can play solo, but of course it's way more fun when I get to play games with you guys. So if we need to get like
Okay.
the Fortnite squad together and play a little bit of that and then like switch to Fortnite,
down.
I'd love that.
I'm super
Well,
down.
Yeah. What console is this on, or what system?
PS5.
Arcade. What?
He says. Arcade Again.
Well, you couldn't even say it right.
I mean, it's. I don't think you're supposed to say it. It's a made-up word.
It's a made-up word. Doesn't mean
What do you
anything.
want me to say is right. All right. Here we go.
Here
Turn it on,
comes
loading it
everybody.
up. I'm loading. It's loading up. It's loading up.
What's your highest level character?
I have no idea now that
7.
it's on black screen. I think I was seeing like some 31s, maybe something around that area. Not quite sure. Everything quickly blew up on me.
Come on.
Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. We're streaming games on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, which is what we always do every day after Kinda Funny Games Daily. And if you
Oh.
like that, you should hang out and you should have fun with us. And then we do that.
Big Mill, I got a big update for you. You ready for this?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Andy Cortez has said, you know what? I don't want to stream Resident Evil 8.
Resident
God.
Evil.
So Barrett has stepped up, and in his place, we will start Metal Gear Solid. The first time me and
No
Barrett have
way.
ever seen Metal Gear Solid, we will play it together and see what it's all about. We're going to find out together.
Rum, bum, 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 bum.
Pew pew pew. Metal Gear.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, ya-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba,
Metal
ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Gear.
Is this something that I will get when we play the game?
Nope.
Bro,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
just singing? Okay, I thought
That's
it
the
was
Metal
like
Gear
that.
song,
Oh,
but it's like a medley that then you can't use anymore because it turns out they kind of ripped off some of the music. So
okay.
It was bad what they did.
Where are you playing it? Hey, do you know what? How are you playing it?
Actually, Barrett has it all set up. I don't know if he's on PC for the first one or how he set it up, but he's good to go. He's all set up.
We got that
Holy
various
Jesus,
Snowbike Mike
Greg Miller,
Venom.
level 100s, people. Okay, forgot
I played
about
a lot
that.
of this
Oh, we
game.
played-
I
Yeah,
like
I
it. For a
forgot
while,
he
I was
went
trying to
wild.
convince Barrett to let's
I can come back.
level up everybody to 100.
Menus, team. No,
Greg, I can show you
Yeah,
screen, right?
hero
Because I'm already
select.
showing it.
Yeah, you're all set. Sorry. Let me. Is it just me or are you seeing mics too?
Just yours. You
Cool.
want to show Mike's? I can.
No. I didn't know if I should
I
throw
don't
the
even have
words.
I
mine
have a
plugged
mic
in
button.
yet.
No,
No.
he's not sharing. Mike's not sharing. He says he's
Okay.
got his own secrets.
Am I gonna level up Venom right now? Who do I got up in the docket right now?
Joe, you still here?
I think she just ran away.
She got bit by a
That's
snake.
good.
I heard.
It's
Black
it's good.
Panther level 33. Shout out to that. Okay. Who do I like? 42 Psylocke. Love that. 37. I'm gonna go with Psylocke. I'm gonna level up my Psylocke. Let's do it.
Do it.
I think I'm ready. I don't know. It's all up to you. You're in control.
All right.
I was about to stick with Venom, Last Class Gaming. I was about to, but then I was like, you know what? Let's switch it up. Ace Boogie. He just doesn't want to do it tomorrow. We let Andy go at his own pace for Resident Evil 8. He's given us all of him for Resident Evil, so we're gonna
I
let
say
him
we cut him off. I didn't say that's it. That was his last chance. He's out.
Mike, I can't. The little. Can you? Do you need? Do you have the option to hit plus on your controller there? That's grayed out for me. The
I
plus
think
per
I'm
play.
good now. Gator, Liddy. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
there you go.
I'm ready. There we go.
Venom.
Yeah. Just let it go. You know what I mean?
I say we
We're
give
gonna
up
get
on it,
through
you know
it.
what I mean? We throw
We're
him
gonna get
out
through it.
and
We're
his
close.
game out, and we switch over. No, it's too late now.
We go back
Let's-
to Anime Thursdays. We go back to
Let's
anime
switch
talk,
over.
right?
Let's switch over fully to Metal Gear, and we commit to it. And like maybe in 8 months we play that game
I mean,
that Andy was playing.
I'm making popcorn tomorrow, Greg. It's like for me tomorrow. This is a big deal, right? This is like full focus. Nobody talk. I got popcorn. I'm on the couch, comfy mode, and I'm gonna give Metal Gear Solid a full try here.
But
You know what I
here's
mean?
the problem with giving Metal Gear a try, and I want you to do it. Metal Gear's a great game. You need to pay attention.
Well, that's
Like,
what
you're
I'm
gonna be
saying.
looking
It's
at
like
chat,
nobody talk.
You're gonna be talking to Barrett. You're gonna be all like, "Oh, can I skip this cutscene?"
No. See how I'm doing this is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell the chat and be like, nobody's talking. I want to know what the heck is going on here. Don't ruin this for me. Look at us, dude. Look at us back
I
in
don't
this
even remember how
game.
to play. Do you?
Nope, it's been a long time for this game.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, now I got it.
A lot of noises these guys are just making.
A lot of noises. Just a lot of noises.
Don't forget your team up moves. Big deals there. Remember.
You just let me know what button that is. Just tell me.
Craig, how well do you think this is gonna go with this Metal Gear thing?
Not well.
Yeah.
Metal Gear
You don't
not a
think
game
so?
that you should be streaming. I mean, you know, I'm
Really, you
speaking
think so?
for myself. I don't know. Like that, it's such a game that is all about like paying attention to the story, having the beats, learning the characters, having these moments. And I feel like that's just like, oh, hey, by the way, thanks for streaming or subbing and this, that, and the other. And like, I just don't think it plays as well.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find out tomorrow. We gotta at least try. Right?
We
gotta
will.
at
I'm
least
glad
try.
you're gonna try. Somebody's got to try. You're gonna try.
Somebody's gonna try. Because I've never played any Metal Gear Solid games besides about 3 hours of 5, where I watched some of the most weird stuff go on at the beginning, and I was like, you know what? I have no idea what's happening. Goodbye. And never played it again.
Sure.
Like that small child was in a straitjacket on fire, and he was like screaming at me, and I was like, I gotta run, and then they just made me run down a hallway.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, you know what? That was good enough.
Oh, great. Doom set up teleporters to bring in more of his tin soldiers. And I think he stole one of my patents.
Oh, what happened? Did the little heroes break the big bad guy's shiny toy? Guard!
Now, is this like new area, or did they never put a new area in the game? Because
No, they
I
just-
never went back to
This
this
is
after
we're
the
in
beginning.
Wakanda now. This is the start of the Doom thing. I didn't play all the way through Fantastic Four's bit.
Okay.
So I'm like, I was gonna when I turned it on to look at it today. That's what I was thinking about doing. But we definitely didn't get the opening cutscene, which sucks. But you know how it's weird how they make you pick what level to start with. You know how this game is. It's meant to be like Diablo. You replay it all over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
you just smash buttons and just
Yeah,
zone
exactly.
out. Look at the pretty colors. This first area is old, the rest is new. Okay, thank you. Thank you, CDJ Gamer. I was gonna say, I thought I recognized the look of this.
If you're enjoying this, Mike, let me tell you about Black Panther: War for Wakanda coming to Marvel's Avengers next month.
Ooh, when's Spider-Man coming?
You know, we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay, we don't talk about Spider-Man.
No,
We don't talk about Spider-Man.
we had the Gamescast post show is actually a pretty not my usual just being a character about it in the middle of a show to get you guys to roll your eyes. My prediction is by the end of the year, maybe you get it in November, right before Far From Home or whatever, No Way Home, so you can then put the No Way Home suit in it come December. I think they're gonna get through War for Wakanda in August and then talk about what comes next and then actually do it. Now, Mike, do you have up here
Sweet boy.
one of the
He's
blaster
sweet
powers?
boy.
Negative.
I got the shield covered. Do you when you hold down?
Yeah, I don't have that right
you don't
bumper.
have
I don't have
do you
any
have
of
a
those.
blaster power?
Nope.
All right then. Me and Iron Man will
Hey
do it
guys,
for you, maybe.
there's little feelings that are as good as getting a couple new hue bulbs. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it for you.
Nice
My last
job,
two
Greg.
lights.
Now, is that just an optional area, right? That was just an optional
Yeah, this is a
area.
secret.
Okay.
You come in, you get the ISO.
I was like, oh my gosh, do I need to get that? Do I need to set that up next time?
If you're playing alone, yeah.
I don't remember that. Well, yeah, for the optional area, not to progress the story, thankfully.
Oh, no. It's not a story thing, yeah.
We must locate him soon if we hope to prevent him from reaching his ultimate goal. I'll keep my eyes peeled, Doc.
Now I know what you're thinking, Mike. Man, I can't wait for that for the War for Wakanda.
War for Wakanda, yeah. That's
like,
funny
you
you say
play-
that because I was thinking about that. That's
You
great.
could be playing the Red Room Takeover right now. You got the
Red Room
Omega Threat
Takeover.
level family reunion coming up sometime this month. A lot of good stuff coming. Let's get you back on the horse. What do you say?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. You know what I mean? Where did I play it, Greg? Did I play it on PlayStation or did I play it on Xbox? That's the true question. I don't remember.
I want to say I think I vaguely remember you.
I thought I played it on PlayStation to play with you, right? So I could double check. I can discount double check. I know Washi did the whole steps to get the save over to the PS5, blah blah blah, and continue on. So I think him and Kevin tried to get back into it. So maybe I could try with those two.
I mean, why with those two? Why not try with me? You know.
Well, you know, it starts with them, right? I got to do it with them on the late nights. Turn on the save, get the thing all turned over because there's no smart delivery.
But
They
it's that
gotta
thing
teach
where
them the ways.
It's that
And
thing that
then,
me and Andrew Goldfarb are playing all last week. You know what I mean? Like I sign off at midnight every night, but I'm there for you. You want to do this?
Oh, you're like Phil Spencer. You got a certain time where you're just like, you know
My
what?
bedtime's midnight. Yeah, you played enough games with me online that I cut it.
Oh yeah, I could tell the last time
I'm
we
an
played
addict.
C&D.
I would keep
was
going
like,
forever.
oh,
That's the problem.
we pushed him too much. We pushed him too far. Everybody, we went too far.
Venom. How you feeling with Psylocke over there? Feeling good?
Oh yeah, one of my favorites. Psylocke and Gamora. Love these two. And then who else I have? I had Storm out there as well, and then Venom. So I got a pretty solid squad that I like. But yeah, Psylocke and Gamora were my favorite in this game. Little disappointed in Guardians of the Galaxy that you're just Peter Quill and Star-Lord. Like that's cool and all, but like, you know, that I wanted to get a little melee combat in my life with Gamora. You know, see what Rocket Raccoon and Groot can do. But you know, we'll see how that game goes. It will be interesting. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know what I'll think about it, but I'm into it for sure.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, but I'm a sucker for a superhero game.
Yeah. We were gonna start with Metal Gear Solid 1 tomorrow. Just straight up number 1. Start from the beginning.
Good way to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out.
Are we eventually gonna get to the Metal Gear games? The old SNES games.
NES.
I mean, Kevin, you're talking to Mike and Baird who have never played the game, so I don't even know what that is, Kevin.
Oh, Barrett's never
You know
played
what
the
I mean?
game. Well, it honestly the story connects.
There it is.
But it's one of those
Ultimate
things, it's
Extreme.
Right, Greg?
Okay, that was
Yeah, the
very
story's all
lackluster
connected.
on my side.
It ends up being really strongly connected by the end, but that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Does not matter.
Unibeam. A lot of good memories with this game, Mikey.
Cinemaniac. I see what you're talking about, Cinemaniac.
What's he talking about?
He's just talking about the internet reception to Avengers and, Guardians of the Galaxy and it only being Peter Quill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just looked at it more from a gameplay perspective, Cinemaniac, of like, I do enough shooting in my day-to-day. I actually would have liked a little mix-up with the melee attacks with Gamora. So that's just all I'm getting at. I think it will be boring just to be like trigger to constantly shoot at things. You know, I do a lot of that in my day, so a little mix-up is always nice.
In Marvel's Avengers, if you wanted to, you could, of course, play as Hulk or Captain America, which are a little bit more melee-based. Obviously, Cap throws his shield quite a bit if you want to play that way, but you don't have to play that way.
trying to think of who did I like. I think it was Thor. I think I liked Thor the most.
Thor is a good one too.
I think I like Thor. You know. Black Widow's what I did start with. I did start with Black Widow.
If you go right now, you can buy our MCU skin from Black Widow, the movie, the all white outfit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. Twitchy Mario says, "Happy birthday, Mike." Twitchy Mario knows that every day is my birthday, which is the right thing to say. Thank you, Twitchy Mario. Always bring presents. Remember that. Cupcakes and presents every single day. It's my birthday. Are we doing this together at the same time here?
I don't have anybody that has the purple.
I got it. There we go. I had the purple one. I mean, I was throwing it out there.
You did it. You crushed it. Thank you. I'm glad you had that mutant gene.
Venom. Look at this guy running into a wall. What a jabroni. You see this guy, Kevin? He's just running into a wall. It's like the monsters that our guy Greg was just destroying.
We saved
No,
Coco.
I was setting up the hue lights, but
oh.
Nothing like getting a new pair of hue lights. Ooh, feels good. Oh, my room's looking bright, if you know what I mean. You do.
Future's so bright.
It's weird that I was over at Kevin's house, didn't even see Kevin's upstairs. You know what I mean? Never saw Kevin's upstairs.
Yeah. That bummed
Very
me out
odd,
a little bit.
very
I wanted to give you a
odd,
try.
very
I ended up giving Roger a tour.
Oh,
of the
you know what?
upstairs.
Why did I miss that? It's right. What are we doing here, Greg? We got to get past this.
Yeah,
It's not
I
a
remember
timing
being
thing.
annoying.
Is it a timing thing? It can't be a timing thing.
Energize. Let's see. We're set that to concentrate.
Yeah, you always have to jump over it or jump through it.
Now
There you
we're
go.
gonna-
Okay, nice jump. I'm struggling with that.
You'll sort it out. Don't
Made
worry.
it.
Just believe in
I
yourself.
sorted it out. Miss Marvel just kind of rolled through it. So if I knew about a dodge roll, I would have done that.
Dodge roll is on your what would be to a normal video game console L1.
No, I have just a dodge strafe. I got a strafe on that one. Wasn't rolling. Doom.
This motherfucker, you know. You hate to see it. With your lives. Boss battle, Mike.
Get it, Greg. Let's make sure to do our ultimate when we have that. You know what I mean?
Got
'Cause
it.
I love doing
Good
that.
call. Good call.
Big ultimates always.
Sorry, but I think I've got you beat on both fronts.
Ooh, level 44. Let's go. So level 100 was the max. I totally forgot about that. I remember you making a scene about that you would grind up to level 100.
They
back in the
raised
day.
it. But yeah, I grinded it for a long time.
I remember that.
One of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
challenge rooms you could go into, and I just went in there over and over again with Ms. Marvel and did the boot kick forever because there was some thing that she could spin and like it would give you enough blue that you could just never stop spinning. So you could just do that.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. They raised it to 300, I think somebody just said.
Yeah, they did.
Down.
I remember that. I remember that being a big deal.
Really? Oh, wow. Oh,
That was
wow.
like, and by then I was like, you know, I'm out. This is the problem, you know. You were talking about DLC the other day, and like, oh, you know, should you do the DLCs? Should you do the old whatchamacallit? You know, like what do you do? And it's like, you know, I loved this game. Obviously, played a lot of it at launch, and then what happens? You know, when it comes time for DLC, I was like, oh, well, I'm on to something else. You know what I mean? I'm not there for it even.
Yes.
That Barrett had moved on. He wasn't ready to play. We were reviewing something else. Never came back for it. Missed all that stuff.
See, when I jump into this, you know, the first thing I think of is like, oh man, can't wait for Diablo 2.
Yeah.
When that comes out later this year, I'm gonna be all about Diablo 2.
Let's do our specials.
I mean, press the buttons, dude. I'm already in, man. I'm locked in.
Show Dr. Doom how we do things in these parts.
I mean, he's
There
dead.
we go.
It's over.
Coward. Nobody messes with us, you know?
You ever play Marvel's Heroes? That was the MMO that they made, but you had to play as a hero, right, Greg? I remember playing that one. If
Yeah,
that's the
that
one
was
we're talking
like,
about.
yes, it was an MMO in the way you played with other people, obviously, and ran
Mm-hmm.
around, giant environments. But that was like Diablo,
Yes.
where it was like, yeah, you run through, click, 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 get different stuff. I loved Marvel's Heroes.
Marvel's Heroes was good. I did play that good in gaming. It was good. I played that one.
That was the rainy day game for me, where when it came as Marvel Heroes Omega to PlayStation, I would have it all the time. And when I'm in the mood to play something, but I don't know what I want to play, I'd play that.
Okay, really? Okay.
Because it was like brain dead, but it was fun.
See, like that, I liked DC Universe Online because you created your own hero. Because I came from the background of City of Champions, where I was like, I love, City of Heroes. Thank you so much. City of Heroes and City of Villains, where it's like, oh, that's the dream MMO for me. I loved that. And then, when Marvel Heroes came out and you were like, oh, you just play as that person. I was like, yeah. All right.
You say the word, we'll jump back into DC Universe Online. Come on now.
I know you're excited about that. You know, you and I turned that on. We were going to set up a stream for that recently. Remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
We
re-download that. That was like to celebrate the special anniversary or something like that.
Okay. Oh, where we're gonna have developers.
Yeah. You had me all set that all up.
I'm ready when you are. It's right over there.
I mean, don't make me bust out Static Bay, aka a ripoff on Static Shock, and then I also have Green something, a ripoff on Green Arrow, my two favorite characters in DC.
Mr. Fantastic, straight up looking like Rahul Kohli.
Looking good.
Ready for something fantastic.
Never even saw me coming.
Let's turn up the heat. You guys call the
It's clobbering time.
Yeah, how do I unlock the other characters? I noticed I had a lot of black screens.
Now that you've unlocked, they're unlocked. Now these guys are unlocked.
Now they're good to go. Okay,
yeah, so it's like you encounter them in the stories or the gauntlets or whatever it is for their given thing.
Okay.
In order to activate the interdimensional bridge, we'll require an adequate energy source.
Very excited, Greg. Of course, yesterday there was a dev get to know the development team over at 343 and let a little bit of a little hint come out that they're going to add a ping system to Halo Infinite.
Oh, I saw
Very
that making the rounds yesterday.
Very excited about that. Love that idea.
Did you tweet thank you Respawn or was it Golden Boy? Somebody tweeted.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to that's Golden Boy probably, but it's funny because you say that. I brought up to my squad of like when we were prepping the XCast. It's like what other moments were like that? Like when they added the ping system and how awesome that was. Like what other cool first-person shooter mechanics were added that you were like, yo, this has to be in every game from now on. You know what another one is? A sweet slide. You don't got to kill a slide.
I mean, aim down sights, right?
Aim down sights, yeah, totally.
It wasn't there forever, which is crazy to think about now.
Nice little mantle in there as well.
Yeah, mantle and huge. I remember that got a pop at the Borderlands 3 event.
No matter how many times we venture into the negative zone.
I think that, and then Battlefield announcing crossplay will be pretty. I mean, that's a must.
You
right?
got to, yeah. Call of Duty having it.
That and cross progression must-haves. It'll be interesting to see what their ping system is because each one of those ping systems that people have implemented are all so different, right? Because Call of Duty, if you ping someone, it like kind of tracks them for a couple of seconds there, and like you know where like they're moving to. In Apex, you just kind of ping an area and like ping where they're at, but you don't. It doesn't track anybody like that.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, ooh, what kind of tracking system are they gonna have here? Oh yeah, we're crushing it, Greg.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're right back in it. You know what I mean? We're not showing any ring rust. We're looking perfect. We're looking as good as when we signed off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm level 43 and I'm crushing it with the big dogs, level 100 plus. Yeah, exactly. Battlefield had the ping system with we were playing it on Battlefield 4. That ping system sucks though. Because that ping system will only allow you to ping actual like enemy people and vehicles, does not let you ping any sort of system or any sort of locations on Battlefield 4. And I hated that yesterday playing with Bruce Green. I was like, man, we got to elevate this ping system, y'all. But then I was like, also, we're playing a game that's 7 years old. So remember that.
Venom.
Now, what's up with your TikTok game? Have you been posting to TikTok, Greg? Have you been
I
elevating
posted a
it?
couple
What's up?
times. I'm not
What's up?
doing anything crazy, you know.
Okay.
Carrying around this thing. I don't know why anymore.
Cinemaniac with 2 gifted subs. Thank you, Cinemaniac, for gifting out that 2-1 sub.
This is where I've been constructing my interdimensional bridge.
How late did Nick and Knight go last night? 8:30 p.m. He went for about 2.5 hours. Had a small couple of streamer issues, just like all streamers, with different things going on with his OBS. But other than that, came out strong, had some fun, and a good first little Nick and Knight stream. Excited to see where he goes next, right? Of like him hanging out with the chat. I know he wants to just kick it and tell stories and have some fun with his friends playing some games. So it'll be fun to see where he goes now with that.
Do you think he'll still work here in a year, or is he gonna go off and do his own thing?
Oh, do you think he'll pop up and explode?
Yeah.
He did ask me, Mike. He says, "Do you think I have the skills to become the next big thing?" And I said,
Sure.
"Nick, you definitely do. You
Yeah.
just have to go out and try." So I think
He's got to believe in himself, kind of thing. You know?
I think he'll do
You're
it.
so
I think
nice
he'll
the
do
way
it.
you lie. Hey, we're 5 minutes over. We fucked up.
We're
We
5
spaced
minutes over.
out.
Okay, Kevin. Let's get the heck out of here then, Kevin. Okay, you don't
All right,
want
say
we don't
bye
want to
then,
be here
please.
no more. Let's get out of here. Okay.
They don't want to fill the bar up. What are you gonna do?
Twitch chat, what the heck is going on? It's Mike, Greg, and Kevin, and today we had a fun stream. We got a nice little easy Wednesday going on. We had Barrett come in and show off Zelda, Link's Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
I don't know. I don't know the game. Don't look at me.
Zelda.
And after that, we had a fun Twitch bounty where Greg got to save Coco and Monster
Coco,
Hunter
babe.
Stories. So thank you all so much for tuning in to that Twitch bounty as well, for supporting us and that sponsored stream. A great way for us to play games and add a little revenue to the streams. But of course, this isn't possible without all of you and your support here. You filled up half of the bar today, so we went for the extra 30 minutes. We played a little Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Nice to get back into that. And of course, I want to know if you're watching on the VOD over on youtube.com/kindoffunnyplays. Everybody watching live, make sure to go subscribe over there. But if you're watching the VOD, let me know, what fun games have you gone back to with your friends that have been a while? All right, let me know what old school games you've been jumping back into. With that, the stream is now over. We'll be back tomorrow with Metal Gear Solid, Mike Blessing, and Barrett. It's going to be a fun day tomorrow. 10 a.m. is when our afternoon stream begins. Noon will be Kind of Funny Games Daily for the front page, show off, and Kind of Funny podcast shortly after that, followed by the Kind of Funny Xcast. So tune in, hang out with all of us, and that is it. Kevin, cut the feed.